Welcome to Hinton for high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Tanner Hoops with you from Dydecker Field on the campus of Hinton High School as Woodbury Central gets set to visit the Blackhawks. Non-conference baseball should be a really fun one. Two traditional powers in Northwest Iowa. They meet up tonight on a breezy, cool, overcast evening in late June. The skies are certainly dark. We're going to do our darndest to get the game and the broadcast in. We had weather issues affect the broadcast Friday down in Sloan. Weather caused our equipment to overheat. Game time temperature was 91 degrees. And should the rain come down, the skies open, our stream would end. We are going to make sure that's first and foremost out front. But we hope that's not the case because we should have a really good baseball game tonight between these two squads. They last met almost a calendar year ago to the date, back on June 23rd of 2020 in Mobile. Hinton won that ball game 6-1. The Wildcats enter play with a 4-game win streak in hand. They took down Lawton Bronson, West Monona, West Sioux, and then most recently victorious Friday at Westwood. They nearly made it a 5-game winning streak had it not been weather-related. The game at Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Butte, which the Wildcats were winning 10-0 in the top of the fifth, was suspended due to inclement weather. That game will be finished at a later date. Hinton, meanwhile, enters having won 6 of their last 7 games, including their 2 most recent. They had a loss to third-ranked Remsen St. Mary's on Thursday to break up that streak. Last night they picked up a 7-3 victory against Akron Westfield in their most recent outing. Up next for the Wildcats, they're on the road tomorrow visiting OABCIG, back home Friday when Ridgeview is in town, and then 2 games at Waterloo's Riverfront Stadium on Saturday. They'll take on West Fork at 2:30 and then Lisbon at 4:30, and then they're back home Monday for senior night against Kingsley Pearson. Hinton, meanwhile, they'll enjoy a nice break after tonight. They're off 8 days. Their next game won't be until Wednesday, June 30th, when they welcome Lamar's Galen. Junior varsity game tonight going Hinton's way. Final score 8-1. Well, this is it for Western Valley teams. It's a non-conference game, but nobody else in the Valley in action this evening. Woodbury Central, of course, still in the hunt for the Valley Championship, trailing Kingsley Pearson by 2.5 games as those two teams get set to meet Monday in Mobile. With that, let's meet tonight's starters, and we'll begin with the visiting team on the scoreboard. That would be Woodbury Central. Leading off will be the second baseman, Eric McGill. Batting second and playing shortstop is Caleb Blyle. Carter Blyle, the center fielder, hits third. The cleanup batter is left fielder Will DeStichter. Batting fifth is the designated hitter, Dallas Klunder. Hitting sixth, Max McGill, he will catch. Batting seventh will be the first baseman, Drew Klunder. Hitting eighth in right field, making his varsity debut is Zach Butler. And hitting ninth will be the third baseman, Zach Riley. Starting pitcher for the Wildcats is sophomore Kyan Schultzen. Once again for Woodbury Central, it's McGill, Blyle, DeStichter, Klunder, McGill, Klunder, Butler, and Riley with Schultzen tonight's starting pitcher. The head coach is Andy Compton. He's assisted by Robin Shute, Noah McWilliams, Sean Archer, and Jacob Schultz. Those are the Woodbury Central Wildcats. Their record 12-6 overall, 9-1 in the Valley. That's good for second place. Now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Hinton Blackhawks. Leading off and playing second base will be Dylan DeVries. Batting second is the shortstop Gavin Nelson. Hitting third and playing first base is Easton Stussy. The cleanup batter will be third baseman Tate Linton. Hitting fifth is tonight's starting pitcher Glenn Carlson. Batting sixth will be the center fielder Carter Warden. Hitting seventh will be the designated hitter Carter Allen. Batting eighth in left field is Brady Spees. And hitting ninth, tonight's starting catcher is Dylan Hartman. Right fielder for Hinton is Owen Eli. Once again, the starters for Hinton, it's DeVries, Nelson, Stussy, Linton, Carlson, Warden, Allen, Spees, and Hartman, with Eli playing right field. The head coach, he's a veteran. That's Cale Kramer. And that is the starting lineup for the Hinton Blackhawks. Their record, 11 wins, 5 losses, 7-2 out of the War Eagle Conference. That is good for third place, trailing Unity Christian by 1 game. Starters are being introduced over the PA system. Once again, we've had showers on and off. We've had sunlight, for that matter, on and off throughout the Siouxland area throughout the day. We'll do our darndest to get both the game and the broadcast in. Again, if there's any kind of sprinkling coming down, any kind of inclement weather, even if the game's not called, that's going to mean the end of our stream due to equipment concerns, what have you. So we'll just set that table early and deal with the aftermath, rescheduling the broadcast at a later date, what have you, all that good stuff. Speaking of which, our next broadcast tomorrow night, that will be softball at OABCIG. I'll be in Battle Creek with the play-by-play, and it's my hope you join me on Fuller Digital Solutions. Let's take a time now for the playing of the national anthem. We'll have more. In fact, first pitch coming up in just a moment. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Back live here in Hinton, Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted to have you along as we get set for tonight's non-conference baseball matchup. Hinton taking on Woodbury Central. Once again, the starters, in case you missed them before the break. For Woodbury Central, it's McGill, Blyle, DeStichter, Klunder, McGill, Klunder, Butler, and Riley, with Schultzen tonight's starting pitcher. For Hinton, it's DeVries, Nelson, Stussy, Linton, Carlson, Warden, Allen, Spees, and Hartman, with Eli, the right fielder. Now let's take a look at tonight's starting pitcher, and for Hinton, that'll be sophomore Glenn Carlson, making his 5th appearance on the year, 2 wins and a loss. He's given up 9 earned runs on 8 hits and 13 2/3 innings of work. He has issued 17 walks, struck out 31. His ERA is .461. He looks to make it a 3-game win streak for his squad, decked out in the gold uniforms, white pants, a black stripe around the midsection of those gold uniforms. On the other side, Woodbury Central looking for their 5th consecutive win, 6th if you want to put an asterisk next to the game they still need to finish, en route to a victory there though. They are wearing their black tops tonight with the regular white pinstripe pants, some royal blues splashed in there. We are set for what should be a really fun non-conference high school baseball game. Delighted to have you along on a very pleasant evening. Despite the threat of the weather, it's a very pleasant evening out here. Game time temperature is 78 degrees. These boys are all right with that, having played in some pretty darn hot climates here over the last couple of weeks or so. But Carlson will finish up his warm-up tosses. We're just about set to get this one going, and hope you are too. Ready to settle back for a fun night of baseball from Dynaker Field, wherever it may be that you're tuned in from. Junior varsity game tonight going Hinton's way once again. Final score was 8-1. We are ready to get this one going, and hope you are too. Second baseman Eric McGill strolls to the right-handed batter's box, and he'll dig in to face Carlson. Middle infield will work at fairly medium depth. Linton, the third baseman, even with the bag. Carlson looks in. And he's ready. He winds and he comes home. And that's taken for a strike, letter high. First pitch is over at 7:20 p.m. McGill, a freshman, hitting .396, 3 extra base hits, all doubles. He's knocked in 23 out of the leadoff spot. And the 0-1 from the right-hander Carlson is swung on and missed. McGill finds himself in a 0-2 hole. First game for Woodbury Central since a double-digit victory, a 5-inning victory at Westwood on Friday. Got the weekend off, got yesterday off, a little time to recuperate. And Carlson's 0-2 is on the way, and this ball is popped up, drifting foul on the first base side of things, and that'll twist out of play over the first base dugout. We got a car alarm going off just beyond the way. I don't think the ball hit a car. Either or something upset the alarm. That's been taken care of, and the count's 0-2. On the right-handed hitting second baseman, Carlson ready. Kickson comes home and rings him up. A called strike 3 on the outer half. And McGill is down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Base is empty, 1 gone for Caleb Lyle. Lyle steps into the right-hand side. Base is empty and 1 gone here in the top half of the first inning, just underway. And we're scoreless here in Hinton. The first offering from Carlson misses downstairs, and it's 1-0. Lyle, a junior, hitting an even .400, 9 doubles, a triple, 15 knocked in. And the 1-0 from Carlson on the way, and that's taken for a strike knee high. Here's how Hinton lines up defensively. The outfield left to right, Spees, Warden, and Eli. Linton and Nelson, the left side of the infield. DeVries and Stussy on the right. Hartman is catching Carlson, who misses downstairs, and it's 2-1. Well, I mentioned the off day for Woodbury Central yesterday. They spent it down in Omaha. Went down to the College World Series as a team. And this ball's lifted towards center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Woodbury Central gets a 1-out base runner in the form of Caleb Lyle. Here in the top half of the first inning, and there's 1 on and 1 out for Carter Blyle.
That brings up the center fielder number 8.
These two teams don't often see each other. They've been on each other's schedule for the past couple of years, and beyond that, it's been a long time since these two matched up on the Bull Diamond. 1 on, 1 out, top half of the first inning, no score. Carlson from the stretch, his first offering is going to miss and get to the backstop, and taking second on the play is Caleb Lyle. So a runner in scoring position for Carter. Carter, a junior, batting an even .500 this season. 6 doubles, 3 triples, and 25 knocked in. That's a team high. Runner at second, 1 out, 1-0 count. And this ball swung on and lifted toward left field. Down the line, long run for Spees toward foul territory, and it drops foul. And it's a long strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. The team bonding experience, the team down in Omaha yesterday. Taking in the early game of yesterday's slate, seeing Stanford eliminate Arizona at the College World Series. Then back to the diamond for a busy week. 5 games this week, starting tonight for Woodbury Central. A look to second, and Caleb is back safely. Counts even 1-1 on Carter Blyle. Carlson from the stretch, peers in, picks out the sign he wants from his catcher Hartman. And the 1-1 from Carlson is on the way. That's taken for a strike, belt high, it's 1-2. Woodbury Central returns to conference play tomorrow. They'll be at OABCIG, a team they beat 8-0 earlier this month, looking for the regular season sweep. A ball and 2 strikes from Carlson. And the right-hander kicks and comes home. Blyle takes off, swung on, foul ticked. I think Carter just got a piece of it, and he did. And Caleb heads back to second base. At OABCIG tomorrow, back home Friday against Ridgeview. And then they'll take part And something fun, should be a fun Saturday at Waterloo's Riverfront Stadium. Beautiful stadium over there. Home of the Northwoods League's Waterloo Bucks. Couple of games there on Saturday as Carlson looks Blyle back to second. A 2:30 game against West Fork, and then they'll be pitted against Lisbon at 4:30. Carlson ready, and the 1-2 is on the way. He got him, swing and a miss, strike three. Carlson's second strikeout of the inning, and there's two down for Will DeStichter.
That brings up the left fielder number 7, Will DeStichter.
And while we're looking ahead, our next broadcast of Wildcat Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions will be Monday night for senior night. Kingsley Pearson, 6th-ranked team in Class 1A, will be in town. And the first offering to Will DeStichter misses and gets to the backstop, and Caleb Blyle will have third without a problem. DeStichter, a sophomore, hitting .404. 4 extra base hits, all doubles, 23 knocked in. He's also drawn 10 walks this season. Does a good job getting pitchers deep into counts. And the 1-0 is on the way, and that misses downstairs. It's 2-0. Carlson's got good stuff, but he's missed to the backstop on a couple of occasions this half inning. If he does again, Lyle's got good enough speed at third. He should score, if not make it interesting. DeStichter will line that one right up the middle and through for an RBI base hit. So DeStichter got a piece of one and was able to get it through the infield. His 24th run batted in this season, and it's 1-0 Woodbury Central here in the top half of the first.
That brings up the DH number 15, Dallas Clunder.
So a man at first, 2 out for Dallas Clunder. The Wildcats leading 1-0. Righty to righty as Carlson comes home and misses outside for ball 1. Clunder, a junior, hitting .365, 3 doubles, a triple, 17 batted in. DeStichter, he can run a little bit over at first. Being held on that way, that's taken for a strike belt high. And it's even at 1-1 on Clunder. DeStichter's 7 stolen bases this year. He's been caught once. Stussy holds him on at first. Carlson, a long pause. Ready and comes home with a 1-1. That swung on and missed. And the count's at 1-2. And let's see if DeStichter's taken off here. Andy Compton in his second season as head coach. He's going to run through the signs. A ball and 2 strikes. Carlson ready. Runner stays. Kicks and comes home. It misses downstairs and inside. And it's even at 2-2. Clunder, the designated hitter. He's batting for tonight's starting pitcher, Kyan Schultzen. Clunder steps back in, taps the bat on home plate. Righty to righty. Carlson kicks and comes home with a 2-2. Foul ticked and not hung on to by the catcher Hartman. We do it again at 2-2. Hinton in action last night. They took home a 7-3 victory over Akron Westfield. And after tonight, they'll enjoy 8 days off before taking the field against Lamar's Galen here on June the 30th. The 2-2 from Carlson is on the way. He got him, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Carlson strikes out the side, but Woodbury Central does push one across. After half an inning, Woodbury Central won. Hinton coming to bat. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Well, we welcome you back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play, and delighted you're along on Fuller Digital Solutions. Andy Compton is going to his ace, Kyan Schultzen. The sophomore right-hander is tonight's starting pitcher. Perfect 5-0 record in 5 appearances. He's allowed 2 earned runs on 10 hits and 29 in the third innings of work. Walk-to-strikeout ratio very good. 10 free passes to 44 punch-outs. His ERA is sub-1. It's at 0.48. He has been as good as advertised this season. He will try to shut down a potent Hinton lineup. It'll be Dylan DeVries, the second baseman, the first man to meet him. 1-0 Woodbury Central as we get going with the home half of the first inning.
Dylan DeVries.
Third baseman Riley's going to play in. He likes to charge the baseball more than any other third baseman I can recall covering. They call it the hot corner. He runs toward the sound of danger as that misses downstairs. Righty-righty matchup. I beg your pardon, it was called a strike, so it's 0-1. And Schultzen working quickly comes home. And that's taken for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2 on DeVries. DeVries, a junior, hitting .288, 1 extra base hit, a double. He's knocked in 3. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. He got him, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Schultzen needs 3 pitches to record his first strikeout of the evening. So bases empty, 1 gone for Gavin Nelson. Nelson steps into the right-hand side. Bases empty, 1 gone. Home half of the first, 1-0 Woodbury Central. And Schultzen winds and comes home, and this ball is slapped toward right center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Nelson, a turnaround first, he'll hold up there, and he's got a 1-out single. So 1 on, 1 out for Easton Stussy, batting out of the 3 spot.
Number 17, Easton Stussy.
Taps the bat on home plate and settles into the right-handed batter's box. Schultzen from the stretch for the first time tonight. Glunder holds on the runner at first. First offering is on the way, and that will miss for a ball. Stussy, a junior, hitting .432, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 16 knocked in. Gavin Nelson running at first. Schultzen winds and comes home. That misses inside. Nelson, he can run. 7 stolen bases, has not been caught. And Schultzen's fallen behind 2-0. Winds and comes home. That swung on and missed. And the count's at 2-1. Woodbury Central's won 4 in a row entering play tonight. Hinton 6 of their last 7. 2 teams playing very good baseball right now. And the 2-1 is on the way. That's taken for a strike. Letter high, and it's 2-2. 1 on, 1 out. A 1-0 Wildcat lead in the home first. Linton on deck. And the 2-2 from Schultzen is on the way. And this ball is swung on, grounded to second. Could be 2, and he bobbled it. Everybody's going to be safe, and the throw return got away from the first baseman, Glunder. So it'll be first and third. And I think you can give 2 errors on that play. Unless I'm mistaken, it'll be an error on the second baseman, McGill. Firstly, for allowing Stussy to reach, and then they tried to get him when he realized the double play was no longer an option, and he threw it to the backstop, and that allowed Nelson to take third base. So I think Stussy reaching is 1 error, and then Nelson getting the extra 90 feet will be another. And there's 2 on with 1 out for Tate Linton. Linton takes ball 1, the only senior on this year's squad. Linton's hitting .522, 11 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, and a team best 24 knocked in as he takes ball 2. Unfamiliar territory for Kyan Schultzen. Usually very good about keeping the base pads clear. Trying to work out of an early jam. His team up 1-0 as he comes home. And this ball's lifted toward right field. Should be playable. Calling and catching and tagging up is Nelson. Butler made the catch in right field. Tagging and scoring on the play is Nelson from third base. And we're knotted up at 1-1 with 2 outs in the first. RBI number 25 for Linton. He extends his team lead. So 2 outs, Stussy running at first for Glenn Carlson, facing his opposite number. And Schultzen winds and comes home. That's a belt-high strike, 0-1. Stussy 4 of 4, swiping bags this year in case that's in the back of Coach Cale Kramer's mind. Schultzen comes home with the 0-1. That's fouled out of play. And it's quickly 0-2. Carlson, a sophomore, hitting .268. No extra base hits, 8 knocked in. Stussy, the runner at first. 2 outs in the inning. We're knotted up at 1. Schultzen ready. And the 0-2 is on the way. That misses outside. Junior varsity game going Hinton's way by a score of 8-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Carlson facing his opposite number. Schultzen ready and comes home. And this is grounded toward the left side. Knocked down by Riley at third. Long throw across the diamond is in time. Oh, great play defensively by Zach Riley. That ball was going to sneak past him if he didn't make the stop up the third base line. Knocked it down. Had to be perfect on the throw, and he was. We're through 1 inning. New score. It's Woodbury Central 1 and Hinton 1. More baseball in a moment on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Well, we welcome you back, Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play, the Lattiger along on Fuller Digital Solutions. Good start to this one. All knotted after an inning. It's 6-7-8 batting for Woodbury Central, beginning with Max McGill. 2 very good teams, both playing very good baseball here in late June, with the postseason right around the corner. Speaking of which, Friday, and I meant to touch on this in Friday's broadcast before our equipment was having issues due to the heat, couldn't get on air. But the district assignments came out for classes 1A and 2A. For Woodbury Central, they'll be part of Class 1A District 16, 5 other Western Valley teams, and then Akron, Westfield, and Whiting will join the fray. Talk more about that throughout the broadcast. Here's Max McGill, who steps into the right-hand side. Nobody out, nobody on here in the top half of the second. 1-1, we're knotted up. Carlson out for his second inning of work. Looks in, picks out a sign from his catcher, Hartman. And the first offering is on the way and taken for a strike belt high. It's 0-1. McGill, a sophomore, hitting .436, 8 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, and 20 knocked in. And the wind of the fire. That swung on and missed, and it's quickly 0-2. McGill, Klunder, and Zach Butler do up this half inning for Woodbury Central. All knotted at 1 after an inning. The look in from Carlson. And the 0-2 pitch is on the way. He got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Carlson. And there's 1 down here in the top half of the second. Gets Drew Klunder to the dish. Steps into the right-hand side. Went out, nobody on. Middle infield, playing deep. Third baseman Linton at medium depth as that misses high and gets to the backstop. And it's 1-0 on Klunder. Klunder, a freshman, hitting .200. 2 extra base hits, both doubles. He's knocked in 9. And the count 1-0 as Carlson comes home. Swung on and missed. And it's evened up at 1-1. Woodbury Central 9-1 in Western Valley play. That's good for second place. That's a check swing foul. And it's 1-2. Hinton 7-2 in War Eagle Conference play. That's good for third place. They're trailing Unity Christian in second place by a game, and they're both chasing Remsen St. Mary's, the third-ranked team in Class 1A. They're at a perfect 10-0 in the War Eagle. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Carlson on the way. That's downstairs. It's 2-2. Bases empty, one gone, all knotted up at 1 here in the top half of the second. 2-2 from Carlson to Clunder. He comes home and misses high. The count goes full. Tomorrow night, be sure to join me in Battle Creek for Western Valley Softball. Woodbury Central visits OABCIG. I'll have the play-by-play here on FDS. As the payoff pitch is a letter-high strike, and Carlson has his 5th strikeout of the evening, 2 down in the second. 2 away, and the base is empty for 8th grade right fielder Zach Butler, making his varsity debut. Steps into the right-hand side. The first offering misses high for ball 1. First appearance for Butler this season, but a lot of promise out of the 8th grader. Put away a ball in right field in the bottom half of the first inning, as Carlson winds and comes home, and that misses high. 2-0 on Butler. As Carlson picks out the sign he wants from his catcher Hartman, he kicks and comes home, and that's taken for a belt-high strike. It's 2-1. All 5 Woodbury Central outs have been recorded via the strikeout. As Carlson comes home, that's fouled to the backstop, and it's 2-2. That being said, Carlson at 35 pitches, and we're not through 2 innings. Looks into Hartman, runs through the signs. Butler settles back in, 2-2 count. Carlson ready, kicks, and he comes home, and that misses downstairs. Good take by Butler, and he draws a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Righty-righty matchup, bases empty, 2 gone here in the second. And Carlson comes home. That's high for ball 4. And Butler is a 2-out base runner. So now Zach Riley will step in. It's a Woodbury Central team that loves to run the bases, tied for 5th in all of Class 1A with 103 stolen bags entering play tonight. Stussy holds on Butler at first as that's over the head of Riley and nearly got to the backstop had it not been for a nice stop by the catcher Hartman. And it's 1-0 on Riley. Riley, one of 3 seniors on this year's squad. He's hitting .436 out of the 9-hole. 2 doubles, a homer. He's knocked in 12, and he takes ball 2 over his royal blue helmet. Tied up at 1 here in the top half of the second. Runner at first, 2 gone. And the count's 2-0 on Riley as Carlson comes home. Healthy hack, and he comes up empty. And it's 2-1 on Riley. Righty-righty matchup. Carlson comes home. That's high, and it's 3-1. As Carlson's pitch count continues to climb, he's at 41 with 2 outs here in the second inning. 2-1 to Riley, righty to righty. Carlson kicks and comes home. That's taken for a strike. It's 2-2. Kicks a little dirt out on the bump. Resettles himself in. 2-2 with a man at first and 2 gone in the second. Carlson comes home, rings him up, a cold strike 3. And that will end the inning. Carlson strikes out the side for the second straight frame after 1.5. We're knotted at 1 here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Bottom half of the second inning here in Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Glad you're along. An overcast evening for high school baseball. Scattered showers all over the Siouxland area today, but teams doing their darndest to get these games in. This one especially, it being a good one. And it has been so far as the lights come on here at Dydiker Field. 6, 7, 8 come to bat for the Blackhawks, beginning with Carter Warden. As Kyan Schultzen finishes up his warm-up tosses. Woodbury Central at OABCIG tomorrow. Home again Friday with Ridgeview.
Leading off the bottom of the second.
And then Saturday at Riverfront Stadium in Waterloo. A couple of games against West Fork and Lisbon. Chance to see some teams you normally don't. And then back home for senior night on Monday against 6th-ranked Kingsley Pearson. And that misses downstairs, ball one on the right-handed hitting center fielder Warden. Warden, a sophomore, hitting .296. 2 extra base hits, both doubles. He's knocked in 7. And the 1-0 from Schultzen. That's downstairs, and it's 2-0. So the postseason assignments for classes 1A and 2A were released on Friday as Schultzen winds and comes home. And that misses downstairs. It's 3-0. Piece of debris, I think, got away into the outfield, and Eric McGill went to shallow center to try and retrieve it. A 3-0 count. And the wind and the fire from Schultzen inside, ball 4. And it's a leadoff 4-pitch walk to put Warden aboard. And we were talking about Carlson's pitch count in the early going. Well, we just started the home half of the second inning. Kyan Schultzen has already thrown 43 pitches. As he looks in to the designated hitter Carter Allen, who pops this one foul and it gets out of play over the third base dugout. And it's 0-1. Allen, a sophomore, hitting .158. 1 extra base hit, a double. He's knocked in 5. Warden can run a little bit over at first base. 4 of 4 swiping bags this year. Riley playing well in at third base, expecting a bunt. And a pickoff move to first before the 0-1 is not in time. I failed to set up the Woodbury Central defense in the home half of the first. Let me do that now. The outfield left to right to Stichter, Blyle, Butler. Infield third to first, Riley, Blyle, McGill, and Klunder. Max McGill is catching Schultzen, who comes home. And that misses inside and downstairs. A 1-1 count. Allen batting for the right fielder, Owen Eli. And a look to first, and getting back standing up without a throw is Warden. A righty-righty matchup. Schultzen picks out the sign he wants from his catcher McGill. And his 1-1 pitch is on the way. It misses inside. Runner takes off for second. Throw down is in time. Did he get the tag on? He did not. It looked like the throw was going to be there in time, and a good slide by Warden. And he's safe with his 5th stolen base. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And the look in from Schultzen. Winds and comes home. That's taken for a strike. So the postseason assignments out once again. They came out Friday. Woodbury Central in District 16 in Class 1A. Mostly conference teams, a couple outsiders. As Schultzen comes home, that misses downstairs and gets to the backstop, and Warden will take third. So now a hit to the outfield likely gives Hinton the lead. Woodbury Central's postseason district, it includes Akron, Westfield, Kingsley, Pearson, Lawton, Bronson, River Valley, West Monona, Westwood, and Whiting. As that is taken for a called third strike on the inner half. So 1 out, a runner at third, strikeout number 2 for Schultzen. And it gets Brody Spees to the dish. Left-handed hitting left fielder as Warden dances off third. Riley is playing in front of the bag that way. And the first offering to Spees is taken for a strike, 0-1. Spees, a junior, hitting 149. 1 extra base hit, a double. He's knocked in 3. And the wine of the fire, that's taken for strike 2, belt high. And it's quickly 0-2 from Schultzen. As he picks out the sign he wants, winds and comes home, and that misses inside. And let me correct something I said earlier. The pitch count clock, they have 2 different ones for each pitcher. Really nice setup here in Hinton. Schultzen has not thrown 43 pitches. He just threw his 29th as that misses high. So that was a mistake on my end. Can't say I've seen that with multiple pitch count clockers, but 1 for each pitcher. Schultzen throwing his 30th pitch as that's chopped foul and out of play. So pitch count still in fairly good shape. Runner at third, 1 gone here in the home half of the second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The look in, the wine and the fire, and that's fouled out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. So next week will be the last week before the conference tournament and for seeding when it comes to the postseason brackets. As Schultzen comes home with a 2-2, it misses, it's 3-2. And if the standings hold when that time comes, then Woodbury Central would be the 2 seed in 1A District 16. Kingsley Pearson, ranked 6th, would be the top seed as that's popped foul, gets out of play again. Really nice at-bat going here between Spees and Schultzen. Warden, the runner at third, stole second base, reached third on a pass ball. And the 2-2 is on the way, and this ball's grounded towards second. They throw home. McGill, and it got away from Max McGill. A run will score. And heading for second, now turning back and sliding, throw to first to try to double him off. And he is, I believe he's out. I haven't seen the official call. He's safe. Brody Spees is safe at first, survived what could have been a base running gaff. So it's an RBI fielder's choice, and then Spees was just able to dive back underneath the tag of the first baseman Klunder, and it's 2-1 Hinton. So a runner at first, 2 down for Dylan Hartman, the catcher. Pickoff move to first, and it gets to the backstop. Heading for second will be Spees. He might think about 3. He's rounding, he is holding. But an errant throw will allow Spees to take second base. And he's in scoring position with 1 out for Hartman. And time's been called by Andy Compton. He slowly makes his way out to the bump. He'll have a conference, and we'll take it with them. More baseball in a moment here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Welcome back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted you're along. Mound visit is over, and Schultzen ready to start his at-bat to Dylan Hartman. The right-handed hitting catcher, runner at second, one gone, 2-1 Hinton here in the home second. And the first offering plunks Hartman. And the Hinton 9-hitter is aboard with the free pass, and the lineup resets for Dylan DeVries. 2 on, 1 out. Schultzen trying to work out of a jam here in the second. But first we'll get a courtesy runner at first base for the catcher Hartman. That'll be Ty Ridgway, a junior. So Spees running at second, Ridgway in place of Hartman at first. Riley with a couple of steps in front of the bag at third. Schultzen winds and comes home, and his first offering to DeVries misses high for ball one. 36 pitches for Schultzen with 1 out here in the second. Takes out the zone he wants. A long pause, now comes home, and this ball is looped toward right field. That could be trouble. It's down for a hit, just down the line. Rounding third, heading home will be Spees. He will score. Heading for third, taking a big turn and holding up is Ridgway, and it's 3-1 Hinton. Boy, just a little bloop up the right field line, landed just inside the chalk. And it's an RBI double for Dylan DeVries. Second double this season, and his 4th run batted in. So 3-1 Hinton, and Gavin Nelson comes to the dish. 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And the first offering is on the way, taken for a knee-high strike, 0-1. Nelson singled and scored an inning ago. Schultzen working from the stretch. Ridgway, the runner at third. DeVries at second. And Schultzen comes home. That's fouled out of play. And Schultzen ahead in the count, 0-2. This inning started with a leadoff walk to Warden. Came around to score. Allen struck out. Spees reached on an RBI fielder's choice and came around to score. Hartman was hit by a pitch. His courtesy runner Ridgway now at third base. DeVries at second following the RBI double. And the 0-2 misses downstairs. A ball and 2 strikes. Runners in scoring position, 1 gone here in the second, and Max McGill, a quick trot out to the bump. Make sure that he's on the same page with his sophomore right-hander Schultzen. A ball and 2 strikes. Righty to righty. Schultzen picks out the sign he wants. A look to third. Ridgway dancing off there. He's ready. Comes home with a 1-2. Fouled off. He waited back on an off-speed pitch and just got a piece of it to stay alive. Nelson, the top arm for the Hinton pitching staff this year. Got the victory last night against Akron Westfield. Down to the count, 1-2. Schultzen ready, winds and comes home. That misses high, and it's 2-2. Easton Stussy on deck. 3-1 Hinton. They bat here in the home half of the second with 2 in scoring position and 1 gone. And the wind in the fire. That misses, and the count goes full. Nelson has come back to fill the count. A long pause. Schultze ready. And Schultzen's payoff pitch is on the way, and this ball is lifted towards center field. Could be playable. It's going to drop in for a base hit. I don't know if Belial had a great read on it, but 2 runs are going to come in and score. Rounding second, heading to third with a stand-up 2-run triple is Gavin Nelson. Boy, I thought that Belial had a beat on that ball in center field. Just the way he reacted. And I don't know if he misjudged the ball, lost it maybe in the backdrop behind some of those dark skies. Either or, it's a 2-run triple for Gavin Nelson, and it's 5-1 Hinton. So now it's Easton Stussy, who bats with a man at third. And the first offering on the way, and he lines one right to the third baseman on a hop, I should say, to Riley. Riley looks the runner back and then fires a one-hopper across the diamond, dug out by Klunder for out number 2. Boy, heads-up play by Riley, the senior third baseman. That's a senior play. Knew he had time to check the runner, Nelson. Did so, got him back, and then throws out Stussy for the second out of the inning. So a runner at third with 2 gone for Tate Linton. RBI sacrifice fly an inning ago. Schultzen trying to get out of this inning with no further damage done. He pumps over strike 1, letter high. Schultzen at 46 pitches here in the second inning. His counterpart Carlson got through 2 with 43. And Schultzen comes home. And this ball grounded towards short. Gobbled up by Belial. Fires across. It's scooped out on a hop by Klunder to end the inning. But Hinton does damage. They score 4. And they lead this one 5-1 after 2 innings. More baseball in a moment on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
We welcome you back to Hinton. Dynaker Field, Xander Hoops, the play-by-play. Glad you're along. Hinton leading Woodbury Central 5-1 as we start the top half of the third inning. It'll be the top of the order for the Wildcats. Glenn Carlson, 43 pitches through 2 innings, but he struck out 6 thus far. Every out recorded has been via the strikeout. Run on 2 hits for Woodbury Central, but in my book, they've committed 3 errors here through the first 2 innings. Each team scored in the first. Woodbury Central held off the board in their half of the second, and then 4 runs come across for Hinton as they send 8 to the plate in their half of the second. Eric McGill will get set to lead things off when Carlson finishes up his warm-up tosses. An overcast, albeit temperate evening for baseball here in late June. Delighted to have you along and glad we can get these games in. Scattered showers over the area throughout the day, but we're staying dry thus far.
Leading off the top of the third.
Eric McGill will step into the right-handed batter's box. He went down on strikes to lead off the game. As Carlson peers into Hartman behind the dish, his first offering to McGill is fouled and out of play over the backstop. McGill, Belial, and Belial do up this half inning for Woodbury Central. 5-1 Hinton. Nobody out, nobody on as Carlson winds and comes home. That misses high. And the count's evened up at 1-1. Well, tomorrow night I'll be in Battle Creek, Western Valley Softball here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Join me for that as Woodbury Central visits OABCIG. A strike pumped over at the belt. And it's 1-2 in McGill. Wildcats softball back in Mobile tonight. They're welcoming Lawton Bronson. A ball and 2 strikes to the right-handed hitting second baseman. And the wine of the fire from Carlson, that's outside. That's 2-2. Our next baseball broadcast of Wildcat Athletics here on FDS. It'll be Monday night for senior night as 6th-ranked Kingsley Pearson comes to town. The 2-2, and that misses. The count goes full at 3-2. Should be a fun one, a must-win for Woodbury Central to keep their conference championship hopes alive. KP suffering their first 2 losses of the season here this week as that's fouled back to the screen. McGill stays alive. Count is full. Nobody out, nobody on. 5-1 Blackhawks here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Non-conference baseball here on a Tuesday night in late June. The payoff pitch. He got him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Carlson, and there's 1 down in the top half of the 3rd. So now Caleb Blyle. Lyle singled and scored an inning ago, the only Wildcat run. That's in the same situation, bases empty and 1 gone. First offering from Carlson is on the way, downstairs for ball 1. Lyle and Will DeStichter with the 2 Wildcat hits, 1 trip through the order. And the 1-0 pitch, that's downstairs 2-0. Hinton with some time off after tonight. They're not in action again until June 30th, a week from tomorrow, when they welcome Lamar's Galen. And the 2-0 pitch swung on and missed, took something off it. And maybe time off isn't what you want. Coming off the pandemic, the shortened season last year, these guys want to be out on the diamond, savoring these moments. 2-1 count, and the wine of the fire from Carlson. And that misses outside. The count's 3-1. Carlson's pitch count at 54 with 1 out here in the 3rd. And his 3-1 offering to Blyle is on the way. Misses and gets to the backstop, ball 4. And Woodbury Central has a 1-out base runner. So now Carter Blyle will come to the dish. Strikeout victim his last time up.
That brings up the center fielder, number 8, Carter Blyle.
1 on, 1 out, top half of the 3rd inning, 5-1 Hinton. Righty-lefty matchup as Carlson works from the stretch. And the right-hander with a pickoff move to first, and Caleb is back safely. I haven't seen the Wildcats activate the steal part of their game, the stealing bases part. But they do that as well as anybody in Class 1A. Another pickoff move to first, not in time. 5th in Class 3A with 103 stolen bases. They run well, and Glenn Carlson knows it. Trying to keep Caleb honest over at first. Looks home and comes home to Carter Blyle, and that's taken for a letter-high strike. And the count's 0-1. Caleb, 16 stolen bases this year. He's been caught once. Held on at first by Stutzy. Third baseman Litton playing in front of the bag as showing bunt, taking off for second to throw is high, and that's stolen base number 17 for Blyle this season. Carter was showing bunt, then pulled it back, and Caleb Blyle takes off for second, beat the throw, and he's in scoring position with 1 gone for Carter Blyle. And the look, the wine of the fire, and this ball's lifted foul down the left field line. That gets out of play. And the count's 1-2. 5-1 Hinton. Top half of the 3rd inning. Sun's starting to peek out. Just beyond the backstop, shining over the first base dugout occupied by Woodbury Central. And the 1-2 from Carlson is on the way, and that ball swung on and ripped toward the gap in left center field, down for a hit. Rounding third is Caleb. He will score. It's an RBI single, and now with the throw coming through, Taking second on the play is Carter. A throw was close, but not in time, so it'll be an RBI single for Carter Blyle. He takes second on the throw, and it's 5-2 Hinton. As Carter heads back toward the dugout, he'll get rid of his batting gloves, but drives in his 26th run this season. Trades places with his brother, and the deficit trimmed to 3.
Back for the Wildcats, left fielder, number 7, Will DeStichter.
So now Will DeStichter, who's got an RBI single tonight, steps into the right-hand side, runner at second, and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, gets to the backstop, and taking third on the play will be Blyle. Pitch count at 61 for Carlson. Woodbury Central trying to make him work a little bit. A runner at third. Carter runs well enough. Any hit to the outfield should be enough to get him in as DeStichter takes a strike. It's even at 1-1. 3 hits for each team as Carlson comes home, and that's chopped foul. Gets out of play. And the count's 1-2 on DeStichter. Beautiful night for baseball. Sun starting to make its way out. Trying to get this game in before the skies open themselves up. A ball and 2 strikes on DeStichter. As Carlson winds and comes home, that misses downstairs, and a good stop by Hartman, potentially saving a run. 1 run in this half inning, 1 on, 1 out. 5-2 lead for Hinton in the third. Carlson ready. And his 2-2 to DeStichter is on the way, and this is swung on and looped through for a base hit right up the middle. And DeStichter has his second RBI single of the evening. It's 5-3. Both Blyles cross home plate this half inning.
That brings up the DH number 15.
And it gets Dallas Klunder to the dish. DeStichter not a speed merchant necessarily, but can run a little bit. Let's see what Andy Compton has up his sleeve here. As that misses inside for ball 1. 7 swipes this year for DeStichter. He's been caught once. Klunder batting. Struck out to end the first inning his last time up. In the count 1-0. Carlson ready. Kicks and comes home. And that misses downstairs 2-0. Well, Carlson's got 7 strikeouts working here in the third inning. But the pitch count continues to climb. He's now at 67 with 1 out here in the third. It's a quick meeting with his infield. And he's not getting ahead of batters like he was early on. Falling behind in a lot of counts and trying to play catch-up. 1 on, 1 out. DeStichter, the runner at first. 2 runs in this half inning. 5-3 Hinton. Carlson ready. And his 2-0 offering is on the way. That's taken for a strike on the inner half. And the count's 2-1. Klunder batting for Kyan Schultzen, tonight's starting pitcher. And a 2-1. Upcoming. Here it is. Swung on and didn't foul ticket. It just got by the catcher Hartman. And that allows DeStichter to take second base. So a pass ball puts a runner in scoring position. As Klunder settles back into the right-hand side. Runner at second. 1 out in the inning. Carlson kicks and comes home. He got him swinging a miss, strike 3. Got him out in front of a breaking ball for his 8th strikeout of the evening. And there's 2 down here in the third. So now Max McGill will come to the dish, a man in scoring position representing the tying run. McGill, a couple of home runs this year. Only player with multiple home runs on this year's squad. Takes downstairs, and DeStichter's going to take off for third as that skipped in the dirt. There's no throw. And DeStichter now 90 feet away. Carlson's got good stuff, but he's over 70 pitches and not through 3 innings as he comes home. That gets to the backstop. DeStichter's going to try it. There is no throw. And a run scores on the wild pitch. It's 5-4. 3 runs in this half inning to make it a 1-run ball game.
Come on, bear down.
Carlson's got good stuff. He's got strikeout stuff. As he comes home with a 2-0, that's in the dirt. And it's 3-0. The efficiency has just not been there. Starting to fall behind batters a little bit more. Comes home with a 3-0 pitch to McGill. That's taken all the way for a strike at the belt. The advantage for Hinton, if they need to go to their bullpen, and it's looking as if they will here within an inning or two, as that misses downstairs, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk to McGill. Is that they're off for the next 8 days before they return to the Diamond. Lamar's Galen comes to town on June the 30th. So there are options if Cale Kramer needs to go to his bullpen. And we'll get a courtesy runner at first base for the catcher, McGill. We'll get him in a moment. Set that as Drew Klunder comes to the dish. I believe that's Luke Paulson running at first base, and the first offering is on the way. Then misses downstairs for ball 1.
Come on, adjust, find it.
Klunder, a strikeout victim, his last time up. Tying run on base as Carlson comes home. And this ball is hit over towards second, gobbled up there. Fires to the covering shortstop Nelson in time to force Paulson at second base. So Woodbury Central gets 3 back, and after 2.5, a new score. Hinton 5, Woodbury Central 4. This is high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Well, we welcome you back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play, and delighted to have you along on Fuller Digital Solutions. As we head to the bottom half of the third inning, a 1-run ball game at 5-4. And this ball swung on and grounded right back to the pitcher, Schultzen, and he throws out Carlson. Just kind of an excuse-me swing that he puts away for out number 1, and a quick first out here in the bottom of the third. And this may very well become a battle of attrition in regards to the pitchers, a pitch count battle. So bases empty and 1 gone, and Carter Warden will come to the dish. Schultzen ready, kicks and comes home. That's taken for a knee-high strike, 0-1. Warden drew a leadoff walk an inning ago, stole second base, then came around to score. As Schultzen looks in, about to throw his 50th pitch of the season. Kicks and comes home, swung on and missed. And the count's quickly 0-2. Each team with a run in the first. Hinton put up 4 in the second. Woodbury Central responds with 3 in their half of the third. Schultz peers in. And his 0-2 offering is on the way, and that misses. It's 1-2. Warden and then Allen do up this half inning for Hinton. Hinton a season ago finished 13-3. As that's chopped foul toward the third base dugout, occupied by Hinton. Their season ended in the sub-state semifinals against Kingsley Pearson. Righty-righty matchup, 0-2. Schultz ready. Kicks and he comes home, and he got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him out in front of it. And that's a quick first 2 outs of the inning. Strikeout number 3 for Schultz tonight.
Brings up the DH number 11, Carter Allen.
So now Carter Allen, the designated hitter. Batting in place with right fielder Owen Eli. Schultz looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. And Guyan's first offering is on the way. That's taken for a strike, knee high, 0-1. Allen was the strikeout victim an inning ago. Bases empty, 2 gone here in the home third. 5-4 Hinton. Schultz ready. Comes home with the 0-1, swung on a missed. And it's quickly 0-2. Woodbury Central out-hitting Hinton 4-3, but they've committed 3 errors. Hinton's played clean baseball defensively. The 0-2, he got him, swinging a miss, strike 3, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyan Schultzen. We are through 3. It's Hinton 5, Woodbury Central 4. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Well, we welcome you back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted you're along. Good one after 3 innings. We knew it would be. Hinton leading 5-4. And Glenn Carlson heads back out to the bump. He has 8 strikeouts through 3 innings of work, but his pitch count is at 77. He can go the max, reach 110 pitches, finish a batter if the marker occurs midway through an at-bat. And he can do so with a little bit of leverage, or at least a longer leash, being that this squad doesn't play again for another 8 days. But right now his only focus is trying to set down Woodbury Central. 8-9-1 coming up for the Wildcats, beginning with Zach Butler. Drew a walk in his first varsity plate appearance make that in the second inning.
Right fielder number 31, Zach Butler.
Butler, Riley, and McGill do up this half inning for Woodbury Central. Butler, the 8th grade right fielder, steps into the right-hand side. The first offering is on the way to him, and that misses downstairs for ball 1. Carlson right back out there after a quick inning. And he kicks and comes home. That misses downstairs. It's 2-0, and Carlson, that's been an Achilles heel the last couple of innings, falling behind batters. Starting to labor a little bit. Righty-righty matchup, 2-0, the count on Butler as Carlson comes home. That's downstairs, and it's 3-0. 80 pitches for Glenn Carlson. Nobody on, nobody out here in the 4th inning. And the 3-0 to Butler is on the way. Downstairs, ball 4, a 4-pitch leadoff walk. And now let's see what Andy Compton wants to do here. He's got options. His team loves to run the bases. Zach Riley's a good enough hitter. You hate to take the bat out of his hands, but you think, what about laying down a bunt here? Tate Linton at third base is thinking that. He's playing a step in front of the bag. And the first offering from Carlson is on the way. No sign of a bunt as the strike is pumped over belt high. Riley went down on strikes to end the second inning. Tying run at first with nobody out here in the fourth. 5-4 Hinton. Linton takes a step back, playing even with the bag, and now a couple of steps in as the runner takes off. They got him hung up between first and second, but nobody's covering second. And Butler is going to reach with a stolen base. It was a snap throw down to first to try to get Butler, but Butler was off with the pitch going to second. Hartman, the catcher, threw to first, but nobody was covering second. They had Butler hung up. But Butler swipes his first varsity bag as that misses downstairs to Riley. So a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. 1-2 count on Riley. Top of the order on deck as that swung on and missed. And Riley's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Strikeout number 9 for Glenn Carlson. And there's one down here in the fourth. Lineup resets for Eric McGill. 1 on, 1 out, 5-4 Hinton. McGill down on strikes twice tonight. He represents the go-ahead run. Righty-righty matchup as Carlson works from the stretch. A look to second at Butler, and now he comes home. McGill showing bunt, pulls it back. Butler takes off for third. The throw is in time. A bullet from the catcher, Hartman. And Butler is caught stealing for the second out of the inning. And suddenly the bases are empty with 2 gone. Well played at third base by Linton as well. McGill was showing bunt, trying to draw him in. Linton, good communication from the rest of his infield. They told him the runner was coming. Saw the bunt missed. Played that very well, and a strong throw from Hartman. They get the runner at third. Counts even at 1-1 on McGill as Carlson comes home. Skips in the dirt, 2-1. 88 pitches for Glenn Carlson. Looks in and picks out the side he wants. And Kickson comes home with a 2-1 offering, and this ball is swung on, popped foul, twisting, out of play. Just over the third base dugout. And the count's at 2-2.
You're a terrible person, buddy.
5-4 Hinton. They've led by as many as 4. Nobody on, 2 out, 2-2 count. Carlson kicks and comes home. And this ball is grounded right to Andy Compton in the third base coach's box on a hop. Displays the baseball for everybody. He was an outfielder at Buena Vista University. Played right field for a Beaver squad that went to the Division III College World Series in 2011. It shows off the infield skills. Bare hand on a 1 hop as that misses high. And the count goes full on McGill with Blyle and Blyle on deck. Middle infield deep. Third baseman Linton at medium depth. The payoff pitch from Carlson on the way. Ball 4. And McGill draws a 2-out walk. So now Caleb Blyle. He's reached twice tonight, a single and a walk. He has a stolen base, and he scored both times.
That brings up the shortstop, number 1, Caleb Blyle.
And Andy Compton wants to run through the signs with McGill running at first, and he does so. Let's see if McGill's put in motion here. Maybe a hit and run. The freshman, 19 stolen bases this year, has not been caught as Blyle swings and misses at strike 1. Woodbury Central with 2 stolen bases as a team tonight brings their total to 105 on the year. They have been caught once this evening, earlier this inning. Carlson with a pickoff move to first, and that nearly got to the backstop. A nice save by Stussy. The count's 0-1. Carlson, another look over to first. And the right-hander comes home. And that misses for a ball. It's 1-1. 94th pitch for Carlson, keeping an eye on that pitch count. But if he can get Blyle out here, you think he can work at least into the 5th. Runner takes off. Pitch misses downstairs, and there is no throw. So McGill with his 20th stolen base this year. He's in scoring position. Tying run aboard, 2 outs. 2-1 count on Caleb Blyle. Carlson kicks and comes home. And that misses outside. It's 3-1. Carter Blyle on deck. 5-4 Hinton. Carlson ready. The 3-1 pitch is on the way, and that's downstairs, ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. And Woodbury Central has a threat going here in the 4th as Carter Blyle strolls to the dish. 97 pitches for Carlson as Blyle steps in. Blyle 1 for 2 with an RBI single, came around to score as part of that 3-run third. And the first offering to him is taken for a letter high strike. It's 0-1. Carlson has retired just 1 batter this half inning. The second out came on a runner caught stealing. And the count 0-1 on Blyle, as in Carter. And the wind of the fire. And this ball is swung on and lifted towards center field, toward the gap. A long run, diving and not coming up with it is Warden. 1 run is in. Trail runner Caleb Blyle behind him, heading for third, and there with a 2-run triple. Carter Blyle, and the Wildcats have a 6-5 lead. Oh, a heck of an effort by the center fielder, Warden. Can't fault him for that. Just not enough hang time on that ball. Hit toward the gap, and it just drops in between him and the left fielder, Speece. 2 runs come in to score. And Carter Blyle picks up his 2nd and 3rd RBIs of the night. Number 26 and 27 on the season. And the Cats are back on top 6-5 as that misses outside, ball 1 to Will de Stichter. Each team had a run back in the first inning. Hinton scored 4 in the second, but now 5 unanswered for Woodbury Central. As that misses downstairs, it's 2-0. De Stichter 2 for 2 with 2 RBI singles and a run scored. Carlson trying to get out of the mess with no further damage done. Pumps over strike 1. 102 pitches for Carlson. You cannot start a new batter after 110 as he comes home. That misses downstairs. Lyle kind of with a mock run toward home. 3-1 the count on the right-handed hitting left fielder. Carlson picks out the sign he wants from his catcher, Hartman. The right-hander kicks and comes home. Downstairs, ball 4. The 4th walk of the inning. And it puts runners at scoring position as Cale Kramer makes his way out to the bump. Will this be a pitching change? 104 pitches for Blyle, so if it's not, the next batter would likely be his last anyway, but it looks like we will get a call to the bullpen. We'll tell you all about the new Hinton pitcher in a moment. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Now, the new Hinton pitcher is going to be junior right-hander Owen Eli, making his 5th appearance. No wins, no losses, 4 earned runs on 10 hits and 11 innings of work. He has walked 6, struck out 7. His ERA is .255. He tries to get out of this inning with no further damage done. Dallas Klunder will bat, 2 on and 2 out. Klunder's gone down on strikes twice tonight. The starting pitcher, Carlson, on the hook for the loss. He's responsible for both runners on base before we can close the book on him as Klunder takes strike 1, and it's 0-1. McGill on deck if the inning continues. Eli peers in, picks out the sign he wants from Hartman. A long pause, now kicks and comes home, and that misses downstairs. And the count's evened up at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 gone in the inning. 2 runs across with 2 outs as Klunder takes strike 2. Part of 5 unanswered to give Woodbury Central the lead back. Runners at the corners, a ball and 2 strikes as Eli comes home, and that misses inside. Runner takes off for second. There is no throw. So to Stichter with his 2nd stolen base of the game. It'll be his 8th this season. So 2 in scoring position. 2-2 count, swung on and missed. I'll beg your pardon. It's just a 1-strike count. Count was incorrect. Let's see, let's get that reset. There it is at 3-2. And this ball is popped foul and it gets out of play. So I had the count incorrect a moment ago. It is 3-2 on Klunder. Carter Blyle at 3rd, Will to Stichter at 2nd. 2 on, 2 out. Eli trying to get out of this inning with no further damage done. And his payoff pitch is on the way. Brings him up a cold strike 3 to end the inning. Woodbury Central leaves 2 in scoring position, but they retake the lead. We're halfway home here in Hinton. Woodbury Central leads 6-5 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Well, a brand new ball game here in the fourth inning. Tanner Hoops the play-by-play and delighted to have you along. 2 runs come across, both with 2 outs for Woodbury Central in the top half of this inning. They retake the lead at 6-5. Can Hinton respond? 8-9-1 come to bat for the Blackhawks against Kai and Schultzen. Schultzen's pitch count at 56, so he's still in pretty good shape. And his first offering swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Brody Spees reached on an RBI fielder's choice as part of that 4-run second inning. Officially 0 for 1 in the night. As Schultzen comes home, and that misses inside, and it's evened up at 1-1. Final line on starting pitcher Glenn Carlson. He went 3 2/3, 6 runs on 5 hits. He struck out 9 but walked 7. As the 1-1 is in the dirt, 2-1. It's Spees, Hartman, and DeVries due up this half inning for Hinton. Each team with a run in the first inning, Hinton with 4 in the second. But Woodbury Central tacked on 3 in the third and 2 in the fourth. As that misses downstairs for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Spees, the right-handed hitting left fielder. Riley playing in at third base. As Schultzen comes home, that misses downstairs, ball 4. So a leadoff walk puts Spees aboard. And now you've got the 9-hitter Hartman. This might be a bunting situation. You've got Hartman hitting under 100 this season at 0.77. Tying run on base with a leadoff walk. I'm thinking this could be a bunting situation. Riley plays in front of the bag at third. First offering as Hartman shows bunt and misses it. Offered at it but missed, and it's taken for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at first, Spees. And the look in, Schultzen comes home. Showing bunt again and pulling it back as a missed outside. It's even at 1-1. Spees has not attempted a stolen base this year. Hartman hitting 0.77, but he does have an extra base hit, a double. He's driven in 3. Riley playing well in now at third base as Hartman shows bunt. And Schultzen comes home, offered at a bunt, and that probably would have been ball 2. And the count's 2-1 of the right-handed hitting catcher. Hartman was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. His courtesy runner, Ty Ridgway, later came around to score. A ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, nobody out. Comes home. That's in the dirt. And a good stop by McGill. Home half of the fourth, Woodbury Central on top, 6-5. They have scored 5 unanswered runs after trailing 5-1 in the second. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schultzen ready, kicks and comes home. He got him swinging a miss, strike 3, and that's strikeout number 5 for Schultzen this evening. His third punch out in his last 4 batters faced. So now the lineup resets to Dylan DeVries. An RBI double back in the second inning. He's 1 for 2. Spees the runner at first. 1 on, 1 out, 1-run ball game in the home fourth. Righty-righty matchup. First offering is swung on and grounded weakly through the hole in the left side. The grass slowed it up, but Blyle couldn't range to his right in time to cut it off. He was playing near the second base bag, just a little too far. Riley was playing in front of the bag, had no chance to get it. And it'll be a C&I single for DeVries to put 2 on with 1 out for Gavin Nelson. Nelson's having a good night at the plate, 2 for 2. A 2-run triple his last time up. Singled and scored back in the first inning. Schultzen trying to work out of trouble. First offering misses downstairs. Spees the lead runner at second. DeVries is at first. 1 out in the inning. Schultzen trying to navigate the heart of the Hinton batting lineup. Works from the stretch. A righty-righty matchup, and Schultzen is 1-0, is on the way, misses high. And it's 2-0. 6-5 our score. Woodbury Central on top. They're out hitting Hinton 5-4. Checks the runner. Schultzen comes home. And that misses inside. 3 balls and no strikes. Stussy on deck. McGill runs through the signs with Schultzen behind the plate as he comes home and pumps over a letter high strike, 3-1. Hinton winners in the junior varsity game tonight by a score of 8-1. The varsity game a barn burner here in the 4th. The 3-1 from Schultzen is on the way. Strike 2 pumped over at the knees and the count's full. Spieth the runner at second. DeVries is at first. 1 out in the inning. 6-5 Wildcats on top. And the wind and the payoff pitch, and that's a chopper off the body of Schultzen. He picks it up. He has no play. He looked to first, and boy, I hope Kyan's okay. He appears to be. That was a line drive comebacker he didn't have time to react to. Bounced somewhere off his body. And he appears okay. Andy Compton kind of calls out from the dugout, "You good?" Schultzen says yes. Maybe he got a piece of it with his glove. Maybe that didn't get the body. Either or, it's an infield single to load the bases for Easton Stussy. And Stussy takes ball 1 downstairs. Either or, glad to see Kyan's okay. Those comebackers, they can be pretty darn scary. Counts 1-0 on Stussy. Bases juiced. And 1 gone in the inning. A base hit could give Hinton the lead back as that misses high and tight. It's 2-0. Stussy hitless tonight. Reached on air back in the first inning. Grounded out to third in the second. 75 pitches for Kyan Schultzen. As he kicks and comes home. That's high. And the count's 3-0. No place to put him. The sacks are packed. They're full of gold Hinton jerseys. No margin for error. As Schultzen gets set. Kicks and comes home, and a healthy hack swung on and missed. 0-1. Spieth the runner at third. DeVries at second. Nelson at first. Bases loaded, 1 gone, a 1-run ball game in the 4th. The 3-1 pitch. That is taken for a strike on the inner half. A close pitch, really nice placement by Schultzen to load the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Schultzen ready, kicks and comes home. That's inside, ball 4. An RBI walk drawn by Stussy to tie the game. Spieth will cross home plate. Everybody will move up 90 feet. And it's a brand new ball game, knotted up at 6. And now number 6 for Hinton, Tate Litton, will come to the dish. Bases remain full. And the first offering on the way, that misses inside, ball 1. DeVries at third, Nelson at second, Stussy at first. 1-0 count. Tie game here in the home 4th, as that's taken for a strike inner half. And the count's even at 1-1. Woodbury Central at OABCIG tomorrow, trying to go for the regular season sweep, as that misses. And a good stop by McGill, potentially saved a run. It's 2-1. Back at home Friday to take on Ridgeview. Saturday, 2 games in Waterloo at Riverfront Stadium. 2:30 and 4:30. And the 1-2, or the 2-1 I should say, is grounded foul. And the count's even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Litton looking for his first hit, grounded out to short back in the second inning, had an RBI sacrifice fly in the first. Bases juiced, 1 gone. 2-2 count. Schultzen ready. And the right-hander comes home, and that's outside. And the count goes full. This inning started with a leadoff walk. Those always seem to come back to bite you. And a strikeout, but then a single, a slow roller, an infield single, and a bases-loaded walk. And another one, as that's ball 4 taken outside. And another bases-loaded walk gives Hinton the lead back at 7-6. Second RBI tonight for Linton. And he gets Glenn Carlson to the dish.
Glenn Carlson.
Hey, trust the hands.
Steps into the right-hand side. Bases loaded, one gone. Hinton back on top, 7-6 in the fourth. Schultzen trying to get out of a jam. Comes home with his first offering, and that's downstairs, ball 1. 30 pitches this inning for Kyan Schultzen. He had a 1-2-3 third inning, which included 2 strikeouts and a quick conference with Max McGill. Heads back behind the dish. One 0 count. Schultzen to Carlson. And the wine of the fire, that swung on and missed, and the count's evened up at 1-1. Carlson, a couple of ground outs tonight, once to third and once to the pitcher, Schultzen. Started the game as a starting pitcher. He'll take a no decision tonight. Has since moved to center field. 1-1. Schultzen comes home. That's outside. And it's 2-1. 88th pitch for Kyan Schultzen. 30-plus pitches this half inning. Hinton has retaken the lead at 7-6. From the stretch, the base is loaded. And the 2-1 to Carlson swung on and missed. And the count's at 2-2. He reared back and challenged him with a fastball. Warden is on deck. Bases loaded, 1 out, 1-run ball game here in the fourth. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schultzen ready. And the right-hander kicks and comes home. That's downstairs, gets to the back, up the line, I should say. Not enough for anybody to advance. McGill on top of it. Schultzen ready to cover. So the count full once again. Already 2 bases loaded walks this half inning. Schultzen ready, nowhere to put him. He comes home, and that misses downstairs, ball 4. 3 straight bases loaded walks. First RBI tonight for Carlson. 8-6 Hinton. And Andy Compton's going to let Schultzen work out of this one. 91 pitches so far tonight. Carter Warden will be the batter. Right-handed hitting right fielder. Bases remain loaded. And the first offering from Schultzen swung on and missed, 0-1. Warden walked and scored back in the second inning. He struck out his last time up. 3 runs in for Hinton. They retake the lead at 8-6. It has been a back-and-forth affair here at Hinton tonight. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, but it gets to the backstop. Runner breaking for the plate. The throw home is in time. Stussy is gunned down at the plate. McGill quickly on top of it. Schultzen, a great job covering it. Everybody else moves up 90 feet, but Stussy is retired 2-1. And there's 2 outs now in the inning. Meanwhile, the count's 0-1 on Warden. 2 in scoring position, now with 2 outs. Schultzen winds and comes home. And that misses outside. It's 1-1. Make that 2-1. Warden, the 8th Blackhawk to come to the plate this half inning. 3 runs in. Linton, the runner at third base. Carlson is at second. And the 2-1 pitch. And misses downstairs, and it's 3-1 on Warden. Schultzen came into this inning with 56 pitches. He's about to throw his 96th. Now the right-hander comes home, and that's taken for a strike. That's strike 2. Schultzen thought that was strike 3. He was hopping off the mound. Makes his way back out. Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 good pitch away from limiting the damage. A long pause from Schultzen. Picks out the sign he wants from his catcher McGill behind the dish. Warden settles back into the right-hand side. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. Schultzen winds and comes home. That is swung on and missed, but it gets away from McGill. A run will score, and the throw to first is not in time, and it got away from Klunder at first. 2 runs are in. A drop third strike allows Linton to score. The throw to first to try to get Warden was not in time anyway, and it got away from the first baseman Klunder. And that allows the trail runner Carlson to come in and score, and it's 10-6 Hinton. And time called by Woodbury Central. Andy Compton's not out there. This is a players-only conference, and now here comes Coach. 5 runs this half inning. And Woodbury Central still not out of it. Andy Compton, second-year head coach, has not made the move yet. Took over a season ago for longtime head coach Billy Meacham. And it looks like Luke Paulson is making his way out of the dugout. Now he's being brought back. I haven't seen any indication that we're going to the bullpen yet. And there it is. They've handed the ball off, and we'll tell you all about the new Wildcat pitcher in a moment. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile. In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Well, the new Wildcat pitcher will be right-hander Zach Riley. His first offering to DH Carter Allen misses outside for ball 1. A man at first with 2 outs as Riley tries to end this frame with no further damage done. Misses high and tight. Beg your pardon, they did call it a strike. It's even at 1-1. And Riley, a quick worker, winds and comes home, and he's ahead now 1-2. Riley, a senior, making his third appearance. No wins, no losses. 5 runs on 5 hits and 2 2/3 innings of work. Walked 3, struck out 1. His ERA is 13-12. As he kicks and comes home, and that misses. And the count's evened up at 2-2. Allen, the 9th man to come to bat this half inning for Hinton. A drop, third strike, prolongs the inning, and 2 costly errors to go along with it as that swung on and fouled back. It'll be an error on the drop, third strike, allowing Warden to reach, and then an error on the ball that got away from first base, trying to peg him, that allowed the second run to score. 5 in total for Woodbury Central tonight, and they trail 10-6. Righty-righty matchup. Riley picks out what he wants for his 2-2. And the right-hander comes home, and that misses for ball 3. Allen 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Runner at first, 2 outs, 5 runs in this half inning. As Riley comes home, and he got him swinging a miss, strike 3 to end the inning. But Hinton bats around, and they put 5 runs on the board after 4. New score. It's Blackhawks 10, Wildcats 6. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com. Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com.
Well, we welcome you back. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted you're along here in the top half of the 5th inning. 10-6 Hinton. A couple of innings and a couple of crooked numbers put them back out in front. Each team scored a run in the first. Hinton went up 5-1 with a 4-run second. At the time was their largest lead of the game. Then Woodbury Central came back with 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and took a 6-5 lead with 5 unanswered runs, but then Hinton with 5 in their home half of the fourth, and they have tied their largest lead of the game at 10-6. Owen Eli back on for his first full inning of relief. He'll face 6, 7, 8 in the Woodbury Central lineup, beginning with Max McGill. And the first offering to him is on the way, and it plunks him. And McGill is aboard as a leadoff base runner. Let's see if Andy Compton goes to his bench here. He wants a courtesy runner for the catcher. Last time it happened was with 2 outs in an inning. That happens fairly often. This time he's going to let McGill run for himself, and McGill runs the base as well. Has not been caught this year, has swiped 4 bags. And here's almost a swinging bunt right up the first baseline, picked and fired high to first, but in time, coming back down to the bag was Stussy to retire Drew Klunder. A sacrifice bunt, and that'll move McGill to second with 1 gone in the inning. So now Zach Butler will step into the right-hand side. Runner at second, 1 gone in the inning. 10-6 Hinton on top as Butler takes strike 1 letter high. Butler has reached twice. He's walked both times. He was caught stealing last half inning. And the wine of the fire, and this ball is swung on and ripped toward left center field, and that's going to get down for a hit. Rounding third as McGill takes a big turn, and he's going to hold up. But Zach Butler with his first varsity hit. He has reached base all 3 times he's appeared at the dish. First game of the season tonight for the 8th grader. He's off to a good start in his varsity debut.
That brings up the pitcher, number 3.
So now Zach Riley will come to the dish. He struck out twice tonight. But a big spot with runners at the corners, 1 gone. And let's see if Butler's put in motion here. He has 1 stolen base tonight. He has also been caught. And the first offering is swung on and grounded foul toward the backstop. It's 0-1. Final line on Kyan Schultzen. He went 3 2/3 innings of work. Responsible for 10 runs, though certainly not all of them earned. 5 hits, 5 walks, struck out 6, and hit a batter. He's on the hook for the loss unless his team can rally as Eli comes home. And then misses for a ball. And the count's at 1-1. Woodbury Central, 6 hits so far tonight as that skips in the dirt. McGill breaking for the plate. There is no throw home. And the Cats make this a 3-run ball game as McGill crosses home plate on the pass ball. Butler takes second. 10-7 here in the top half of the 5th. It has been a wild back-and-forth affair. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed. 1-2. Make that 2-2 on Riley. Started the game as a third baseman. That's his natural position. He's since come in to pitch. Butler at second. 1 gone. The 2-2 is on the way. Popped out of play over the backstop. Top of the order and Eric McGill on deck. Woodbury Central has scored in every run, scored a run in every inning but the second. And the 2-2 to Riley is on the way. Got a piece of it and fouls it to the backstop. We do it again at 2-2. Owen Eli got a strikeout to end the 4th inning, working in his first full inning of relief. 2-2 on Riley, righty to righty. Butler at second. And the 2-2 misses downstairs. And the count goes full. 10-7 Hinton. Woodbury Central on the road tomorrow visiting OABCIG. Home Friday against Ridgeview. And rings them up a called strike 3 on the inner half for out number 2. Second strikeout tonight for Eli. And there's 2 down and Eric McGill. As the lineup resets, will step in. Butler, the runner, at second. Righty-righty matchup. And the first offering to McGill will miss inside for ball 1. McGill looking for his first hit tonight. He struck out twice, walked and scored last inning, however. His brother Max scoring earlier this half inning. And McGill launches one high in the air towards center field. Should be playable. Calling for it in the alley will be the right fielder Warden for out number 3. So the Cats get 1 back, but still trail 10-7. We stretch here in Hinton. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
And we welcome you back to Hinton, home half of the fifth inning. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted to have you along. It'll be 8-9-1. Coming to dish. And the first offering to Spees will miss high for ball one. Spees, the left-handed hitting left fielder, has reached twice tonight without the benefit of a hit, as Riley gets him to pop it up down the line in right field, calling for it with a play as Butler, and he makes the catch down the line for out number one. So one down, and it gets Hartman to the dish.
That brings up the catcher, number 8, Dylan Hartman.
Hartman was hit by a pinch, came around to score in the second, struck out his last time up. And the first offering from Riley swung on and missed. And it's 0-1. Riley came in, got the last out of the fourth inning, a strikeout. Gets his first full inning of relief as Hartman pops this one up. Twisting foul down the right field line, and that ball is out of play. 0-2. 10-7 Hinton leading here in the home fifth. Hinton winners in the JV game tonight by a score of 8-1. And the 0-2 pitch to Hartman is on the way, and that misses downstairs. It's 1-2. Base is empty, one gone. Top of the order on deck. Riley ready, kicks and comes home. And this ball's popped up, twisting down the first base line into foul territory, and an attempt for it by both the first baseman Klunder and the catcher McGill. Neither came up with it. I think it bounced off the netting before either was able to get there. And we do it again at 0-2. A run in the first for Hinton, 4 in the second. They were kept off the board in the first. I make that in the third. And then put up a 5 spot in the fourth as the 0-2 to Hartman is on the way. Rings him up a cold strike 3. Strikeout number 2 for Riley, and there's 2 gone in the inning. So now the lineup resets to the top for Dylan DeVries. DeVries 2 for 3 tonight. Single, a double, 2 runs scored. He's driven 1 in. And the first offering from Riley is on the way. Skips in the dirt, ball 1.
Yeah! Come on, Dale, get it going, bud.
Base is empty, 2 gone in the fifth. 10-7 Hinton on top. Led by as many as 4 on multiple occasions. That misses inside for a ball, and it's 2-0. Nelson on deck if the inning continues. And Riley, a quick worker, comes home. There's a little grounder up the middle, picked up. No, it got underneath the glove of Blyle. Oh, he reached that glove out. I thought he came up with it. Just snuck underneath for a C&I single. And Hinton has a 2-out base runner in the form of Dylan DeVries. Let's see if he'll be put in motion. Oh, he can run a little bit. 4 stolen bases this year. He has not been caught. Gavin Nelson at the dish, and he lifts this one towards center field. Should be playable. No, it's going to get down for a hit. I thought based on the reaction, and maybe Blyle had a beat on it. Took a hard charge over toward the alley, but not enough hang time on that ball. It's a bloop single. And there's 2 on with 2 out for Easton Stussy. Steps into the right-hand side. 2 on, 2 out. Riley tries to get out of this inning with no damage done. And he pumps over strike 1 at the belt. Stussy has reached twice tonight, does not have a hit. Reached on air in the first inning, grounded out in the second, and then last inning drew a bases-loaded walk as he grounds this one up the middle, gobbled up by Blyle, fires across the diamond in time to end the inning. So Zach Riley in his first full inning of relief puts on a scoreless frame. We're through 5. It's Hinton 10, Woodbury Central 7 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Well, we welcome you back. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Delighted to have you along on Fuller Digital Solutions. 2-3-4 coming up for Woodbury Central as they bat here in the 6th, trailing 10-7. And this part of the lineup has done most of the damage tonight against Hinton. Caleb Blyle will lead things off. They've not kept him off the base paths tonight. He's reached all 3 times he's come up, and he's scored all 3 times, and he's hit by a pitch to start his 4th trip to the dish. A single, 2 walks, and now hit by pitch. So the leadoff man on for Carter Blyle. Blyle 2 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. An RBI single and a 2-run double. As he steps in to the left-hand side. Righty-lefty matchup. Eli Reddy, his first offering on the way, misses high, ball 1. 10-7 Hinton, a back-and-forth game. Each team scored in the first. The Wildcats led after the first half of the inning. Hinton knotted things up, and the 1-0's popped foul and out of play. It's even at 1-1. Hinton knotted things up in the home half and then went on to score 4. In their half of the second, took a 5-1 lead, but Woodbury Central answered back with 5 unanswered before a 5-run home half of the 4th gave Hinton their lead. And the 1-1 pitch, and this ball is popped foul. That's going to get out of play, third base side. And we'll do it again, this time at 1-2. Caleb Blyle, the runner at first. Carter Blyle batting. A man on, nobody out in the 6th. 3-run lead for Hinton. And a look to first, but no throw. Owen Eli, his second full inning of relief. Righty-lefty matchup. And the 1-2 from Eli is on the way, and this ball is swung on and lifted toward the alley. That could be trouble. That's going to get down for a hit in left center field. Rounding second, Caleb heads for third, and sliding into second with a double will be Carter Blyle. Beg your pardon, was he out? No, he's there. He's there. He's calling time to go get his batting glove shed taken care of.
Now batting for the Wildcats, left fielder number 7, Will DeStichter.
And there's 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Will DeStichter, representing the tying run, comes to the dish. Neither team goes away. They each just seem to have an answer for each other. And DeStichter will take ball 1 high and tight. Will has not been kept off the base paths tonight. 2 RBI singles and a walk his last time up. Heading the count 1-0 as Eli comes home, misses high, 2-0. Dallas Clunder on deck. 2 on, nobody out in the 6th. Hinton leads 10-7, tying run at the plate, and the 2-0 is on the way to the Stichter. That's in the dirt, gets to the backstop, and Caleb Lyle will score standing. Carter makes third, and it's a 2-run ball game as Lyle scores on the pass ball, as in Caleb, and Carter is 90 feet away. That's 4 runs scored tonight for Caleb Lyle. 4 of the 8 Woodbury Central runs. And the 3-0 pitch, and that's taken for ball 4. And it puts runners at the corners with nobody out in the inning. So now it's Dallas Clunder. 2 on, nobody out. Here in the top half of the 6th, Clunder represents the go-ahead run. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts tonight. Trying to turn the tide right here. It can be a moot point if he finds a gap somewhere and he grounds this one foul. And it's 0-1. Max McGill on deck. Woodbury Central has left a man on in every inning. 6 total through the first 5. As the runner takes off for second, lays down a bunt up the first base line. A good one, gets a run in, and a throw to first to try to get Clunder. Is that in time? It's not. It's an RBI bunt single for Dallas Clunder. There was all kinds of motion from the get-go there.
That brings up the catcher, number 34.
The Stichter was taking off for second regardless. The bunt laid down perfectly up the first base line, and he beat out the throw to first. The Stichter takes second. As Carter Blyle comes in to score, we have a 1-run ball game as Max McGill takes high for ball 1. 10-9, Hinton on top half of the 6th. As Eli comes home, ball 2 delivered to McGill. Each team just keeps coming at you. Whenever one seems to have momentum, the other just finds a way to turn the tide. 2-0 from Eli to McGill. He comes home, and McGill muscles up on a ball toward the gap. That's trouble. Cutting over near the wall, and not able to come up with it is the center fielder Carlson. Rounding third to Stichter. He's going to score. We have a tie game on the RBI double from Max McGill. A warning track fly ball. Carlson played it about as well as you can, navigated it pretty darn well. But I tell you what, that will tie this ball game up on the RBI double from McGill and put 2 in scoring position as Coach Kramer out to the bump. I believe he's making another pitching change. Still nobody out in the 6th. The Wildcats have something cooking, and we'll tell you all about the new Hinton pitcher in a moment on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Well, the new Hinton pitcher will be right-hander Easton Stussy, a junior, making his 9th appearance. No wins, no losses. He last worked in last night's ball game against Akron Westfield. Came in, tossed a little relief, and he will do so in back-to-back nights. 10 earned runs on 20 hits and 12 and a third innings of work. He has walked 3, struck out 12. His ERA is .568 as this ball's popped up right in front of home plate. Stutzy will put it away for out number 1. Klunder retired on the first pitch he sees from Stutzy. 3 runs in this half inning and 2 in scoring position with now 1 out. We have a tie game in the 6th. Zach Butler, quite a varsity debut for him. A single as he grounds this one towards second base, and the throw to first is going to be late. It was bobbled. That'll be, I believe, the first Hinton error of the evening. I beg your pardon, they did say he got the out at first. It does bring a run in, so it's as good as a sacrifice. So a run does come in to score, but now with 2 outs. So no error. The bobble doesn't cost him. And it's 11-10 as Luke Polson is going to come back in and run for the catcher McGill at third base. So Dallas Klunder came in to score. And it's an RBI sacrifice ground out from Butler, his first varsity RBI as that comes inside and plunks Zach Riley. Paulson the courtesy for McGill. The last responsibility of Eli before we can close the book on him. And the look in as Eric McGill will step into the right-hand side. Runners at the corners and 2 gone here in the top half of the 6th. And the first offering from Stutzy. That'll miss ball 1. Runner takes off for second. There's no throw. Second. Make that the first stolen base this evening for Riley. A 4-run 6th inning for Woodbury Central. They're back on top 11-10 as that misses downstairs. 2-0 from Stutzy to McGill. 9th Wildcat to come to the dish this half inning. Stutzy kicks and comes home. And that's taken for a strike. It's 2-1. We've gone back and forth. Crooked number after crooked number. Stutzy ready. Here's his 2-1. And that misses downstairs. It's 3-1. McGill looking for his first hit tonight, 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored back in the 4th. And the 3-1 pitch to McGill misses ball 4, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Caleb Lyle. And this is where this inning all started. Lyle was hit by a pitch to lead off this inning, came around to score his 4th run of the night. He's reached all 4 times he's been to the plate, and he's crossed home plate every time. And he takes ball 1. Paulson running for McGill is at third. Riley's at second, and Eric McGill's at first. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the 1-0 pitch is on the way, and this ball is lifted toward left center field. A long run for the left fielder, that's Spiess, who makes the catch to end the inning. But 4 runs come across for Hinton. And after 5.5, we have a new score. Woodbury Central 11, Hinton 10. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Well, we welcome you back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. 10 come to the plate for the Wildcats in their half of the 6th. And 4 cross home plate. A back-and-forth wild game. We knew it would be a good one. I don't know if we thought it'd be a high-scoring affair, but we knew it'd be entertaining. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 batting for the Blackhawks, beginning with Tate Linton. Due up to face Zach Riley, who's now in line for the victory. And the victory would be his first of the season. Does not have a record entering play tonight. We can close the book on Owen Eli. He went an inning and a third, gave up 5 runs on 4 hits, walked 1, hit 2 batters, and struck out 2. And the first offering is on the way, and that's downstairs for ball 1. Beg your pardon, it is taken for a strike knee high. 0-1, Riley to Linton. And Riley kicks and comes home. And that's taken downstairs for a ball. It's even at 1-1. Linton looking for his first hit tonight. Officially 0 for 1 with 2 RBI. A bases-loaded walk and a sac fly. And the 1-1, he lifts one deep toward left center field. That ball's back near the fence, and that ball is gone. A moonshot to left center field. And Hinton has tied this game on a Zach Linton solo home run. 3rd home run this season for Linton. His 3rd RBI tonight, 27 overall for the lone Hinton senior. Yeah, but he got a hold of that one and launches it over the left center field fence. Well struck baseball, and we have, once again, a tie ball game.
After the home run, that brings up center fielder number 15.
So now it's Glenn Carlson. Started the game as the pitcher. He's since moved to center field. Steps into the right-hand side. First offering to him is on the way. And that will miss inside for ball 1. Carlson 0 for 2 with a bases-loaded walk back in the 4th inning. And the wind of the fire from Riley, and that's high and tight. Nearly hit him. And it's 2-0. Just the 8th Hinton hit tonight. As that swung on and missed, it's 2-1. 11 runs on 8 hits, but 5 Woodbury Central errors by my count. That's gone a long way into tying this game up. And the 2-1 pitch. That's taken for a strike of the belt, 2-2. And we had ominous-looking clouds early on. It is really tapered off into a beautiful evening for baseball. The 2-2 reaches out and grounds one towards short, gobbled up by Belial, has to hurry, fires across in time for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone, and that gets Carter Warden to the dish. All knotted up at 11 here in the home half of the 6th inning. Bases empty, 1 gone. Warden hitless tonight. 2 strikeouts and reaching a walk. Later came around to score back in that 4-run 2nd inning. One of his strikeouts, though, the 3rd strike was dropped. He reached, and 2 runs came around to score, following an overthrow to first base as he takes strike 1. And Riley comes home with the 0-1 pitch. Strike paints the inner half, and it's 0-2. Bases empty, 1 gone here in the home 6th. We are knotted at 11. Riley ready. Comes home with the 0-2 pitch. That is swung on and looped toward 3rd, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Boy, that was just kind of no man's land for the new 3rd baseman. I believe, is that Paulson? No, that's Dallas Clender, who's playing 3rd base. He didn't know, does he cut that one off on a line? Does he try to play it on a hop? Either or, just kind of got him in no man's land. That moment of hesitation leads to a 1-out single. And this ball is popped up by Carter Allen. Should be playable right side of the infield. Calling and catching will be the 2nd baseman, McGill, for out number 2. So a man at first with 2 outs for Brody Speece. Tied up at 11 here in the 6th inning. Speed steps into the right-handed side. Righty-righty matchup, and the first offering from Riley is swung on and hit well toward right center field, and that's going to get down for a hit. Rounding second, heading for third will be Warden. He slides in safely. A two-out single for Speece. His first hit tonight, he's reached 3 times, and Warden goes first to third. And there's runners at the corners with 2 outs for Dylan Hartman. Hartman 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts, was hit by a pitch earlier. And the first offering is on the way. Popped foul and out of play. He was ahead of it. And it's 0-1. Hartman finds a way to bring in that go-ahead run. Warden at third. And suddenly Woodbury Central's down to their final 3 outs when they bat in the 7th. And a check swing strike taken. It's 0-2. Riley trying to make sure that doesn't happen. A leadoff home run from Tate Linton tied this game. A ground out, a single, a pop out, and a single. And put runners at the corners for Dylan Hartman, who takes the ball. It's 1-2. Top of the order, and DeVries on deck. A ball and 2 strikes, righty to righty. Riley comes home, and that's taken for a called strike 3. Riley with his 3rd strikeout tonight, and we head to the 7th, all knotted at 11. We'll have it for you in a moment. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play, and delighted to have you along. This game has been nothing short of wild. Back and forth we go. Each team scored a run in the first inning. Hinton put up a 4 spot in the second. They went up 5-1. But Woodbury Central responded with 3 in the third and 2 in the fourth and took a 6-5 lead before Hinton put up 5 in the home half of the inning. They went up 10-6. The Wildcats got one back in their half of the 5th and then held the Blackhawks off the scoreboard, got within 10-7 after 5, and then put up 4 to take an 11-10 lead in the top half of the 6th. Tate Linton with a leadoff home run in the home half of the inning ties this game up at 11-all as we head to the 7th inning. It is 3-4-5 batting for Woodbury Central against Easton Stussy, who's now the pitcher of record. It'll begin with Carter Blyle. Blyle 3 hits tonight. He is a home run away from hitting for the cycle. An RBI single back in the 3rd inning, a 2-run triple in the 4th. He doubled and scored in the 6th. Part of the 3-for-4 night for the left-handed hitting center fielder.
Number 8, Carter Blyle.
Righty-lefty matchup, and the first offering is on the way, and this ball is swung on and laced towards second, knocked down, picked up, fires in time. Nice play by DeVries at second base. Knocked it down, had enough time to gobble it back up and make the play, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So now it's Will DeStichter. Steps in with the bases empty and 1 gone, 11-11. And the first offering to him misses for ball 1. DeStichter has reached all 4 times he's come to the plate. 2 singles and 2 walks. 2 runs scored and 2 runs driven in. And the 1-0, a breaking ball, misses high, it's 2-0. Hinton won the junior varsity game 8-1 earlier this evening. The varsity tied at 11 here in the 7th inning. The 2-0 to DeStichter. And that misses for ball 3. Bases empty, 1 out in the 7th. Righty to righty. Stussy ready, winds and comes home, and that misses for ball 4. Third walk drawn by DeStichter, 5th time he's been aboard tonight. And DeStichter has 1 stolen base tonight. Will Andy Compton put him in motion right here? 1 on, 1 out. Dallas Klunder, the batter. Klunder an RBI bunt single his last time up. 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts as he takes ball 1 outside. DeStichter running at first. He's held on as that's taken for a belt-high strike, and it's evened up at 1-1. Woodbury Central looking for their 5th consecutive win. Hinton looking for their 3rd as that's bunted foul to the backstop. And it's 1-2 on Klunder. Max McGill waiting on deck. A fantastic high school baseball game tonight here in late June. A ball and 2 strikes. Stussy ready, winds and comes home, and that's downstairs. 2-2. Hinton will have the top of their lineup when they come to bat in the home half of this inning. Woodbury Central looking to put a little pressure on them. As this ball swung on and laced right up the middle. It's gobbled at second. They fire there for 1. The relay back to first is it in time? It is. A 4-6-3 double play. Woodbury Central got a man on, but they can't do anything with him. And Hinton with a chance to walk it off in the home half. Top of the order coming up. We'll have it for you in a moment on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Bottom half of the 7th, Tanner Hoops the play-by-play. Glad you're along. If you've been with us throughout the entirety, it has been a barn burner. Woodbury Central hoping to push this thing on to extra innings. Hinton with a chance to walk it off. We're going to get a call to the bullpen, too, here out of the half-inning break, and it's Max McGill, sophomore right-hander, making his 4th appearance this season. No wins, no losses. 5 earned runs on 5 hits in 3 innings of work. He's walked 4, struck out 7. His ERA at 11.67. He comes in relief of Zach Riley, who pitched well. Went 2 1/3 innings of work, allowed just the 1 run, that home run. He'll take a no decision this evening. But by my count, Riley will finish the night, having allowed 5 hits. He struck out 3 and did not issue a walk. So Max McGill on the bump. It'll be Dylan DeVries to greet him. DeVries 3 for 4 tonight, 2 singles, a double, 2 runs scored. 11 all as Hinton bats here in the 7th. First offering is on the way, and a healthy cut. He was ahead of it and swings and misses. It's 0-1. DeVries, Nelson, and Stussy do up this half inning. And the 0-1 pitch from McGill is fouled back to the screen. It's quickly 0-2. If we do have an 8th inning, Woodbury Central will send up 6, 7, 8 in their lineup, beginning with Max McGill. Nobody out, nobody on here in the 7th. All tied at 11. McGill ready. His 0-2 pitch on the way. He got him, strike 3. Or did he pull back? They're checking, they're appealing. They said he pulled back. Now the first base umpire says no, he did not go around on the check swing. And DeVries will stay alive. It's 1-2. Righty to righty. McGill ready, kicks and comes home. And that misses for ball 2. Gavin Nelson in the on-deck circle. He swung a hot bat tonight. McGill looks in. Picks out the sign he wants. He's ready for the 2-2. The right-hander kicks and comes home, and that misses inside. It's 3-2. DeVries has worked the count full, and this dugout is ruckus. Just to the right of our broadcast position. And the 3-2 pitch popped foul. That will get out of play. McGill picks out the sign he wants. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. And the payoff pitch from McGill on the way. That is called strike 3 at the knees. And there's 1 gone in the inning. So now Gavin Nelson. Nelson has reached base every time he's come to the plate tonight with 3 singles and a triple. That triple brought in 2 runs, and he scored twice. And the first offering to him will miss inside for ball 1. A 1-0 count. Bases empty, 1 gone. Max McGill working his first inning of relief, trying to force extra innings. Takes his time, has a sign, and comes home with a 1-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike, and it's evened up at 1-1. 11-all is our score. Hinton trying to walk it off here in this non-conference thriller. Time called by McGill. Reties the old cleat atop the bump. Kyan Schultzen started this game for Woodbury Central, went 3 2/3. Gave up 10 runs, certainly not all of those earned on 5 hits. Walked 5 and struck out 6 as that's popped foul and out of play. It remains at 1-2. Zach Riley pitched well in relief, 2 1/3 innings, a run on 5 hits. No walks, no hit batsman. He struck out 3. A ball and 2 strikes on Gavin Nelson. McGill ready, winds and comes home, and swung on and missed, but it gets to the backstop, picking it up and having no play. Another drop, 3rd strike. And that, in my book, is the 6th Wildcat error of the evening. Couple of drop, 3rd strikes, and now the winning run is aboard with 1 gone.
Number 17, Easton Stussy.
Gavin Nelson can run. He swiped 7 bags this year. He has not been caught. Is he put in motion here? Easton Stussy will come on to bat in the first offering. Misses high, ball 1 and a fastball. Stussy is now the pitcher of record for Hinton. He's looking for his first hit tonight despite reaching twice. Reached on air and drew a bases-loaded walk. Besides that, he's 0 for 3. And that misses high for a ball. It's 2-0. And you think if Nelson is put in motion, it'd have to be on a count like this. 2 balls and no strikes. Held on at first base. The wind of the fires, the runner stays. It misses high for ball 3. Tate Linton on deck. He tied this game with a leadoff home run to start the bottom half of the 6th. 3-0 from McGill, working from the stretch. He winds and comes home, and that's taken for a strike.
Hey, still one spot.
3-1 count. Righty-righty matchup. McGill. Long pause, kicks and comes home, and that's taken for a strike. It's 3-2. So McGill has worked himself back into the count. Middle infield at double play depth. Riley back at third base. He's even with the bag. And the 3-2 payoff pitch. This ball is swung on and missed. Maybe he got a piece of it, and it sounded like there was a ding. Either or, it's hung on to for out number 2. Third strikeout of the inning for McGill. And now it's Tate Linton. 3 RBI tonight for the team leader. His total up to 27. A solo home run last inning tied this game up. Winning run is at first, and the first offering to him. That's taken for a strike, knee high, 0-1. Carlson on deck if we get to him. McGill trying to force extra innings. And he would lead off the top half of the 8th if we have one. Runner takes off. Pitch misses outside. There is no throw. It's a stolen base for Nelson, and the winning run is in scoring position. Counts at 1-1 on Linton. Linton with a solo home run, a bases loaded walk, and an RBI sacrifice fly, and they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk him. Andy Compton says just put him on, and they'll take their chances with Carlson. So 2 on with 2 out. And Carlson looking for his first hit tonight, 0 for 3 with groundouts to third, short, and back to the pitcher. He did draw a bases loaded walk, however, and came around to score as part of that 5-run 4th inning. 2 on, 2 out. Righty-righty matchup, first offering misses high, ball 1. Warden on deck if we get to him. McGill struck out the first 3 batters of this inning, but a dropped third strike puts the winning run in scoring position, or at least on base. Stole his way to second, and the strike is pumped over. It's even at 1-1 on Carlson. Carlson, the starting pitcher in this game, he'll take a no decision. 1-1. McGill ready. And he kicks and comes home. This is popped up, twisting foul and out of play over the backstop. A ball and 2 strikes. McGill 1 good pitch away from forcing extra innings. We approach the 10 o'clock hour here on Fuller Digital Solutions. 1-2. McGill from the stretch, 2 on and 2 out. And the right-hander kicks and comes home. That's high. And a good stop behind the dish. And I don't know who that is behind the plate. McGill started this game as the catcher. I don't know who's out there now. But he's done well. He's called a nice inning thus far. 0-2. McGill ready. Kicks and comes home. That's high, and that gets to the backstop. Everybody moves up. And the winning run now 90 feet from home plate. Linton moves to second base, but he has never been more irrelevant in his life. All that matters is that run at third. Gavin Nelson. 2 in scoring position. 3-2 the count. McGill comes home. He got him. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. A 4 strikeout inning for Mex McGill. And we have free baseball coming to you from Hinton. We head to the 8th. It's Woodbury Central 11. Hinton 11. Extra baseball in a moment on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
We have free baseball here in Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Glad to have you along. It is 6-7-8 batting for Woodbury Central, all knotted up at 11. And Max McGill, who tossed 4 strikeouts in the bottom half of the 7th to force extra baseball, will lead things off, and he's ahead in the count 1-0 as he takes ball 1 high. And the wind of the fire, and this ball is roped toward left center field, down for a base hit. Fielding it on one hop is Speece. He gets it in quickly, but it's a leadoff single for Max McGill. And now Drew Klunder. And I'm wondering if this is a bunting situation here. Klunder laid down one, a good one last time. He's a good bunter. Try to get that go-ahead run into scoring position. Linton even with the bag at third and a check swing strike taken at the knees. And it's 0-1. Klunder hitless tonight. Reaching a fielder's choice. Besides that, a pop out and a strikeout. Leadoff man aboard here in the 8th, knotted at 11. And the 0-1 pitch pops up the bunt attempt, and that gets foul off the netting. And it's 0-2. McGill can run a little bit. 4 swipes this year. He has not been caught. And Andy Compton, the third base coach's box, will run through the signs with Klunder, who settles back into the right-handed batter's box. No balls and 2 strikes. McGill held on over at first, and the 0-2 is popped foul, twisting out of play. Go-ahead run is at first. 8th inning here in Hinton. A really good non-conference baseball game tonight on Fuller Digital Solutions. A look to first but no throw. McGill dives back safely. Under down to the count, 0-2. Butler on deck. And the 0-2 pitch as McGill takes off. It's taken for strike 3. Throw down to second is in time. A strike him out, throw him out, double play, and the bases are empty now with 2 outs. First strikeout of the night for Easton Stussy. And the bases are empty, 2 gone for Zach Butler, trying to restart the rally. A righty-righty matchup. Been a good debut for the 8th grade right fielder as he takes ball 1 downstairs. Couple of walks in his first 2 plate appearances. Stole a base. He got his first varsity hit, a single. His last at-bat, his first RBI on a sacrifice ground out. He swings and misses. The count's 2-0. Bases empty, 2 gone here in the 8th. And Stussy comes home. And that's downstairs. It's 3-1. 6-7-8 will come to bat for Hinton when they will get up to the plate in the home half of this inning. And the 3-1, that's taken for a strike, knee high, and the count's full. Nobody on with 2 out. Count is full. Big spot for the 8th grade right fielder. And the payoff pitch from Stussy is popped foul and out of play over the backstop. It's turned into a great night for baseball, and it has been a great game. 11-11, we're all knotted up. Another payoff pitch coming up from Stussy. It's on the way. That ball is swung on and ripped foul, first base side. And we'll do it again. Hinton won the junior varsity game 8-1. Much more competitive and high-scoring affair on the varsity side of things. Another payoff pitch to Butler. He pops it foul, out of play again. The deeper this game gets, something to keep in mind is the pitch count. Woodbury Central, they have a game tomorrow. They have a game Friday, 2 Saturday, and then senior night Monday. Hinton is off until Wednesday the 30th after tonight. The 3-2 on the way. This ball swung on, grounded to second. DeVries has it to first in time, and that ends up being a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the home half of the 8th. It's Hinton 11, Woodbury Central 11. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com. Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com.
6, 7, 8 batting for Hinton. Chance to walk it off. All knotted at 11 here in the 8th inning.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th.
We hit the 10 o'clock hour here on Fuller Digital Solutions. This game approaching the 3-hour mark. We threw our first pitch at 7:20. Max McGill on for his second inning of relief. Stranded a couple of men in scoring position back in the 7th, as Carter Warden will be the first man he meets this time around. Pumps over strike one at the knees, 0-1. Warden has reached 3 times tonight, singled his last time up, walked and reached on a drop third strike. Down to the count, 0-1. Riley playing in at third base. And the 0-1 from McGill is on the way. Strike 2 pumped over at the belt. It's Warden, Allen, and Spees, 6, 7, 8 for Hinton. All knotted 11. 0-2 from McGill. The right-hander ready. Kicks and comes home, and that's downstairs, 1-2. We knew this would be a good one. And indeed it has been. 1-2, McGill ready, winds and comes home. He got him, drop third strike. They're going to have to pick it up and throw to first. Good. I'm trying to identify that catcher for Woodbury Central now. Knocked it down, kept it in front of him, and made a inaccurate throw to first to get that out. 5th strikeout for Max McGill. He's recorded 4 outs officially. A drop third strike, a batter reach, but 5 strikeouts. And that swung on and missed. Reared back and challenged Carter Allen with a fastball. Allen 0 for 4 tonight with 3 strikeouts, trying to turn it around right here. Down to the count, 0-1, righty to righty. McGill picks out the zone he wants. And the right-hander kicks and comes home, swung on and missed. He's just challenging him right now. 0-2 on the right-handed hitting DH. Bases empty, 1 gone, home half of the 8th inning. Extra baseball tonight in Hinton. And the 0-2 is on the way. Rings him up a cold strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for McGill. And now it's Brody Spees. Bases empty, 2 gone. McGill looking for a quick inning. Get this one on to the 9th. Righty-righty matchup. And the first offering to Spees, beg your pardon, it's a righty-lefty matchup as Spees takes, I believe that was ball 1. It was strike 1, beg your pardon, at the knees. So it's 0-1. And he winds and comes home, and this ball's laced up the middle, and that's going to drop right in front of the center fielder, Blyle. That was a line drive that hung just enough. Carter Blyle had an opportunity, but just couldn't get underneath it. Not enough hang time. It's almost like the baseball teased him a little bit and then dropped right before Carter got there on a dive. So it's a 2-out base hit, and it gets Dylan Hartman to the dish. And let's see, is he going to get lifted for a pinch hitter? We will get a runner. That'll be Ridgway, who's going to run for Spees at first. And Hartman will indeed bat. Ridgway's got 3 stolen bases on the year. You wonder if that could be part of Cale Kramer's equation. And a look over to first, and the throw is not in time. Hartman, the batter, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, was hit by a pitch and scored back in the second inning. And the first offering to Hartman. And this is for ball 1. It's 1-0. It's been a fantastic baseball game here in Hinton. And we may still have a ways to go. Winning run at first, 2 outs. And the 1-0 pitch to Hartman on the way. That's taken for a strike, belt high. It's 1-1. It is tapered off into a beautiful, picturesque night for baseball here in late June. A ball and a strike. A long look in. And the wind of the fire. And that's taken for a strike. It's 1-2. McGill with 6 strikeouts and 2 innings of work. Looking maybe for a 7th. He looks over to first again, and the throw nearly got away. It was a nice stop by Klunder over at first. A ball and 2 strikes. McGill 1 good pitch away from pushing this thing on to the 9th. And the wind of the fire. He got him swinging a miss at a high fastball. Strikeout number 7 for McGill. And we're not done. We head to the 9th, tied at 11 here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Top half of the 9th inning. And Woodbury Central will send 9-1-2 to the dish, beginning with Zach Riley. Zach's had a tough night at the plate, uncharacteristic for him. Struck out 3 times. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. Trying to start a 9th inning rally and untie this game. Strike 1 is taken. And the count's 0-1 from Easton Stussy. It's Riley, McGill, and Blyle due up this half inning. 9-1-2. And the 0-1 pitch. Downstairs, it's 1-1. Each team scored in the first inning. Hinton put up 4 in the second. Woodbury Central answered with 5 in a row, 3 in the third and 2 in the fourth as that misses high. Took a 1-run lead. Then Hinton scored 5 in the 4th inning and went up 10-6. Woodbury Central got 1 back in the 5th, and they kept the Blackhawks off the scoreboard in the home half as that's popped up, foul twisting over the backstop. And it's 2-2. And then Woodbury Central put up 4 in the 6th inning. They went up 11-10. Tate Linton led off the home half of the inning with a solo home run. And that's where we stand. Scoreless 7th and 8th innings as the 2-2 on its way. Misses downstairs to Riley. And it's 3-2. Nobody out, nobody on in the 9th. A fantastic baseball game tonight as this ball is grounded to short. Picked up by Nelson, fires across in time, and there's 1 down. So now the top of the order and Eric McGill. Base is empty, 1 down.
That brings up the catcher, number 12, Eric McGill.
McGill still looking for his first hit tonight, officially 0 for 3. He's walked twice, scored back in the 4th inning. And the first offering to him is on the way, misses downstairs for ball 1. Both teams playing good baseball right now, and neither wants to budge an inch. And the 1-0 pitch, taken for a strike, knee high, it's 1-1. Woodbury Central baseball and softball teams on the road tomorrow visiting OABCIG. And the 1-1 pitch is on the way, fouled back off the netting. And it's 0-2. I'll be with softball tomorrow. Hope to have you along for the play-by-play as they visit OABCIG. Softball team both picked up wins tonight, both the JV and varsity over Lawton Bronson back in Mobile. And the wine of the fire, and that misses outside. Counts evened up at 2-2. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast thus far. We approach the 3-hour mark on tonight's game. And the 2-2 pitch to McGill on the way, and that's in the dirt. He swung at it. It's a drop third strike. They fired a first in time to complete the put out. It was kind of a half swing. I don't know if anybody, or everybody, I should say, knew what to do. But they throw to first, complete the put out, and that is the second strikeout for Stussy tonight. 2 down. And now Andy Compton's coming over to talk to the home plate umpire. And about what, I can only speculate. I wonder if he was disputing if the first baseman well, they're discussing with the dugout. And we can only speculate what that was about. Temper's starting to show maybe a little bit. Base is empty, 2 out, and the first pitch misses high to Caleb Blyle. I wonder if it was wondering if the first baseman maintained control of the ball with the catch. I can only speculate. But the count's 1-0. Base is empty, 2 gone. Caleb Blyle at the plate. Stussy ready. Kicks and comes home. That comes inside, nearly hits him. Lyle has reached 4 times tonight and only once with a hit. Singled, scored back in the first inning, since then 3 walks and a flyout as he swings and misses. The count's 2 balls and a strike. Steps back into the right-hand side. Stussy ready and comes home, and that misses inside. It's 3-1. Carter Blyle waiting on deck if the inning continues. Stussy ready, comes home. That ball is popped up, could be playable. Maskoff calling, catching is Hartman to end the inning. We head to the home half of the 9th, all knotted at 11. And that's coming up next here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Well, we've got a pitching change to go with the home half of the 9th inning's arrival. And replacing Max McGill will be Eric McGill, a freshman making his 4th appearance, no wins and 2 losses. 8 earned runs on 11 hits and 8 2/3 innings of work, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts for an ERA of 6.46. 2 scoreless innings for his brother Max. Struck out 7. We go to the home half of the 9th, and it'll be the top of the order. Due up for Hinton, DeVries, Nelson, and Stussy. Eric McGill, a little bit more time to go through his warm-ups. But unofficially, 2 scoreless innings of 1-hit baseball, with 1 walk and 7 struck out for Max McGill. He was just what the doctor ordered for Woodbury Central to extend this ball game. So top of the order, we'll face Eric McGill as he finishes up his warm-up pitches.
Now pitching for the Wildcats, number 12, Eric McGill.
It has been a fantastic and really fun baseball game tonight.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Blackhawks.
11-11.
Second baseman, number 10, Dylan DeVries.
And after all the offense we saw in the first 6 innings, nothing for the last 2.5. McGill ready. And his first offering to DeVries is on the way. It's high for ball 1. DeVries, 3 for 5 tonight. 2 singles, a double. A run driven in, 2 scored. And the 1-0 pitch is fouled just in front of our broadcast booth, snaking its way over here. Counts evened up at 1-1. Nobody out, nobody on. McGill looks in. And his 1-1 is on the way. A check swing is a miss downstairs. It's 2-1 on DeVries. Dangerous part of the order for the Blackhawks. McGill picks out the sign he wants from Eric behind the dish. Comes home, fouled back to the screen. Max McGill back behind the home plate. You wonder how many times this situation has happened. These two playing pitch and catch in the yard at home. The McGill brothers, the McGill battery. 2-2. as Eric comes home. Rings him up, a called strike 3. Freezes DeVries for out number 1. Base is empty, 1 out for Gavin Nelson. He's reached all 5 times he's come to the dish. Woodbury Central's not been able to keep him off the base paths, and here comes Max, wants to talk with his brother about how they want to go after a dangerous hitter. Max did strike out Gavin a couple innings ago, but he still reached on a drop third strike. Bats representing the winning run. Base is empty, 1 out, and he takes ball 1 high and tight. If we have a 10th inning, it'll be 3-4-5 for Woodbury Central, beginning with Carter Beliles. This ball's popped up on the infield. Who wants it? The pitcher, Eric McGill, calls and catches cap high for out number 2. So now it's Easton Stussy, and he's done his part as a relief pitcher tonight. Pitched last night, he's pitching back-to-back days, and he has been fantastic. Steps into the right-hand side, base is empty, 2 gone. Bottom half of the 9th, first offering on the way, and that's high and tight, ball 1. Carter Blyle would lead off the top half of the 10th if we get there. Long look in, and the wine in the fire, and that's fouled back. And it's even at 1-1. Stussy started this game at first base. Came in relief of Owen Eli. 1-1. McGill kicks and comes home. That's high for a ball. And Woodbury Central starting a busy week. They're going to the bullpen quite a bit. The advantage is they've got plenty of guys who can pitch. 13 different Wildcats have taken the mound this year at the varsity level, as that's taken for a ball. It's 3-1. McGill, the 4th different Wildcat pitcher used tonight. He's ready and comes home with a 3-1. That's fouled out of play over the backstop. This ball game now officially 3 hours old. We threw the first pitch at 7:20. 3 balls and 2 strikes. McGill ready. The right-hander kicks and comes home, high for ball 4. And Hinton has a 2-out base runner. So now it's Tate Linton. Linton has drawn 2 walks tonight, 1 intentional. The only Blackhawks senior tied this game up with a leadoff home run in the 6th inning. Winning run is aboard. And the first offering to Linton, a healthy hack, and he came up empty. It's 0-1. Stussy 4 of 4, stealing bases this year in case that comes into play. And the 0-1 pitch, that is skied, twisting foul over the first base dugout. It's out of play, and it's 0-2. A righty-righty matchup. The look in. Kicks and comes home, and that one's grounded right back to the pitcher, McGill. He fires to first in time to end the inning, and we play on. 10th inning coming up. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
Top of the 10th here in Hinton. Tanner Hoops the play-by-play. We've got non-conference Iowa high school baseball after dark. Knotted up at 11. We have been stuck at 11 all since the 6th inning. 3-4-5 batting for Woodbury Central, beginning with Carter Blyle. Blyle to Stichter and Klunder do up this half inning.
Carter Blyle.
Blyle taps the bat on home plate. Settles into the left-hand side. Easton Stussy back out there for another inning of relief and delivers ball one. Stussy has gone 3 2/3 innings of work. Pitching back-to-back days, and this ball's a line shot through for a base hit up the left field line. Rounding first, heading for second is Blyle. He will pull in with a stand-up double to lead off the 10th. A line shot that just snuck up the left field line. So now Will DeStichter with the go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. And Will has had a good night at the plate. 5 plate appearances. He has reached base all 5 times. Couple of hits, couple of RBI, and 3 walks drawn. And he takes strike 1 on the outer edge. Blyle runs very well. Represents the go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out here in the inning. And the 0-1 pitch. And that misses for a ball. It's 1-1. Tied up at 11 here in the 10th inning. A look to second. Now Stussy comes home. That is skied, twisting into foul territory near the dugout. That is in play. And did he make the catch? He did. Tate Linton made a great catch, an acrobatic catch, just in front of the Woodbury Central dugout. That ball was tailing all over the place. Was it going to stay in play? Was it not? And boy, Linton tracked that perfectly. Makes the catch right in front of the first base dugout for out number 1. So now Dallas Klunder. Runner at second with 1 out, and he takes ball 1. Stussy at 57 pitches. Winds and comes home. And this ball is lifted toward deep right center field. That ball's going to get down for a base hit. Heading to third, and the throw gets to the backstop, and Blyle's going to try and score. The throw home is not in time. Oh, my. Blyle tags and scores. And Hinton saying to check second base, thinking he might have left early. They will throw to second. And there's been a safe call. A sacrifice fly. And the first Hinton error of the night comes at the worst possible time. So no RBI for Klunder. The run came around in the air. And this ball is lifted toward left center field. Who wants it? Calling for it is Carlson, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. But Woodbury Central, 3 outs away from a wild victory. We head to the home half of the inning, 12-11 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Home half of the 10th on Fuller Digital Solutions. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play. Hope you've been enjoying the broadcast. It's been a great game so far tonight. And Woodbury Central breaks the scoreless tie in the 10th inning. They lead 12-11, 3 outs away from a wild non-conference victory and moving their win streak to 5. 5, 6, and 7. Bat for Hinton, beginning with sophomore center fielder Glenn Carlson. First offering swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Carter Blyle doubled to lead off the top half of this inning. And a fly ball to center. He tagged up on with 1 out. The throw went to the backstop just in front of our broadcast position as that missed high for a ball, 1-1. And then Blyle just never stopped running. He scored the go-ahead run off the overthrow. The first error Hinton's committed tonight as that swung on and missed. And it's 1-2 on Carlson. Carlson, Warden, and Allen, 5, 6, and 7 for Hinton. Down to their final 3 outs. A ball and 2 strikes. McGill ready and comes home. That's outside 2-2. Eric McGill, 3 outs away from his first victory of the season. 2-2 count. Kicks and comes home, and close pitch. I thought the umpire was about to put up the arm and maybe thought about it. Instead, it's a good take for Carlson. The count's full. McGill, the payoff pitch. That is laced right back to the pitcher, McGill. A line drive snag that McGill cuts off that had base hit written all over it. And there's 1 down in the inning. So now it's Carter Warden. Woodbury Central softball team sweeping Lawton Bronson back in Mobile tonight. JV and varsity both pick up wins. As Warden swings and grounds to third, Riley on a hop, picks, fires in time, 2 away. And now Hinton down to their final out. We threw our first pitch at 7:20 this evening. This ball game over 3 hours old. Once we go final, we'll have the numbers and recap. Don't go anywhere. Carter Allen. He is 0 for 5 tonight, trying to change it right here as strike 1 is pumped over from McGill. 4 strikeouts tonight for Allen. Eric McGill trying to end it in 10. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. That ball's popped up near the backstop. That's going to twist out of play. And Woodbury Central's 1 strike away. No balls and 2 strikes. Spees on deck if the game continues. He's had a good night. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. That's downstairs. It's 1-2. Base is empty, 2 outs. No balls and 2 strikes. McGill ready. Comes home with the 1-2. A miss. Just got out of the way in time. I wonder, did that hit him? Did that make contact with him? He ducks out of the way of it for a ball. It's 2-2. And the 2-2 from McGill on the way. And it's 3-2, a close take. Allen stays alive. Count is full. Base is empty, 2 gone. The payoff pitch from McGill on the way. That's fouled back. Allen stays alive. A wild back and forth affair tonight in Hinton. 3-2. McGill ready. The payoff pitch is on the way. That is outside, ball 4. Allen down to the count 0-2, works a walk. And the tying run is aboard for Brody Spees.
And for the walk, that brings up left fielder number 5, Brody Spees.
Spees with a couple of singles in his last 2 trips to the plate. Allen running at first base has not attempted a stolen base this year as Spees takes strike 1 at the belt. Spees has reached 4 times tonight. The fielder's choice, a walk, and then 2 singles. 0-1 count from McGill as he winds and comes home. That ball's grounded and through for a base hit up the right field line. A diving attempt by Klunder, the first baseman, couldn't come up with it. And the game stays alive for Dylan Hartman. 2 on and 2 out. The winning run is at first base. Hartman is 0 for 4 tonight with 4 strikeouts. Came in with a batting average under 100, but he does have an extra base hit, a double. And a double would tie this game. Could win it. He swings and misses at strike 1. DeVries in the top of the order on deck. McGill's done a good job getting ahead in counts. Looking for his first win of the season. And he comes home, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. And once again, Hinton down to their final strike. 12-11. McGill from the stretch, 2 on and 2 out. The right-hander ready is 0-2 on the way. Foul ticked. Back to the screen. Hartman stays alive. An outstanding high school baseball game tonight. 2 on, 2 out. No balls and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 10th. McGill ready. Comes home with the 0-2 pitch. Fouled again, out of play. Hartman continues to make him work. Top of the order, and DeVries on deck if we get to him. 0-2. McGill to Hartman. McGill ready, kicks and comes home. He got him, strike 3 called on the outer edge. That's a Wildcat winner. A final score in 10 innings. Woodbury Central 12, Hinton 11. Numbers and recap in a moment as the post-game show starts now. You're watching high school baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Motor Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer. Right now, just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online. LawtonMotors.com.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
In small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back to Hinton. Tanner Hoops, the play-by-play on Fuller Digital Solutions. An outstanding high school baseball game this evening. The final score, Hinton falls in 10 innings, 12-11 against Woodbury Central. The final lines for Woodbury Central, 12 runs on 11 hits. They survived, committing 6 errors by my count and leaving 9 on base. For Hinton, 11 runs on 12 hits. They commit just 1 error, but that error leads to the game-winning run in the top half of the 10th, and they left 13 men on base. The winning pitcher is Eric McGill. He went 2 shutout innings, allowed just 1 hit. He walked 2, struck out 2, as he moves his record to 1-2 on the season. The losing pitcher, and it's a tough luck loss, that's Easton Stutzy, as he went 3 2/3 of an inning. He allowed just the 1 run. Beg your pardon, that's 4 2/3 of an inning. He allowed just the 1 run, and pitching back-to-back nights, he allowed by my count 2 hits. I have him for 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. He pitched outstanding, but nonetheless, he's going to pick up the loss, and his record will drop to 0-1. Time of this game, officially 3 hours and 17 minutes, as Woodbury Central moves their record to 13-6 overall. They win their 5th straight. Hinton, meanwhile, drops to 11-6 as they enjoy a nice couple of days off or so. They get a full week until welcoming Lamar's Galen to town on Wednesday the 30th. For Woodbury Central, back in action tomorrow, visiting OABCIG, and then Friday back home against Ridgeview. Saturday, 2 games at Riverfront Stadium in Waterloo, taking on Lisbon and West Fork. And then Monday back home for seniors night against Kingsley Pearson. That's where we'll pick baseball up on Fuller Digital Solutions. Tomorrow I'll be with softball in Battle Creek. I hope to have you along for what should be a fun one. OABCIG, Woodbury Central. You can get it right here on FDS. Softball teams, both winners tonight, JV and varsity, over Lawton Bronson back in Mobile. That should just about do it for tonight's broadcast. Thanks to everyone who made it possible, and thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Once again, a final score in 12 innings. It's Woodbury Central 12, Hinton 11. Hinton wins the junior varsity game by a score of 8-1. That'll do it from Hinton, Iowa. Signing off. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Tanner Hoops.